Welcome back to another episode of Echoes of the Infinite. We are going to go ahead and get things kicked off straight away. We will start with the introductions, but a quick recap. The group has made it to Hall Barim after many trials and tribulations, including the loss of the beloved Drulnak, quote-unquote beloved. We also have joining us Rauxus, back from the Ravnica Plain. We're going to go ahead and get things kicked off. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start with introductions.
Hello, my name is Cody, and I will be playing the level 9 Shadarkai Paladin, Nasos.
Hello, I am Mitch. I'm playing Kama, the level 9 Tiefling Warlock.
My name is Cole. I am playing Rauxus, the level 9 Warforged Artificer.
My name is Tyson. I'll be playing Trillis, the level 9 Human Wizard.
Betty, I'll be playing Anastasia, level 9 Cleric.
I'm Julian. I will be playing Anopus, the level 9 Halfling Fighter.
Hello, Internet. It's your boy, Armand. Playing your girl, Katria. Your level 9 Barbarian Goliath. Muscles about. Let's get it done.
And with that being said, I am your host, the Dungeon Master Chief himself, Travis, and we are going to go ahead and get things kicked off. Last, we were waiting for the cover of Night. And the hag has promised to ward the two individuals that will set off the alarms for the undead. And we are waiting for Anopus' contacts to come in and provide safe transportation. That being said, I believe you guys were about midday.
We're about to split as well and head back home, aren't we?
So we could deal with the hag.
I thought it was the plan was to go back to the...
No,
the one person said they were taking care of it.
Be one of the hags up here.
We got
Then I was not on the same page then.
We got information where the necromancer was at, and Magna immediately tore off towards the cave.
Yeah, I know that part, but I thought we were going back. I know, but I thought we were going back to the Bastion so we could teleport into...
Oh, that was so that you could defend and then teleport back.
So how are we going to get in?
That is the question.
More than likely, like a radio feed. Once we get over there, access their gates, their teleportation gates.
We don't need to teleport now for not going
You
back
might still work.
Yeah, not to get in, though.
Well, not all of us is going in. Anopus and Trios would have to be staying in order to get into the city, last I recall.
Oh, also,
I don't know.
Bastion actions.
Oh, is it Bastion turn?
That was previous day.
No, that was previous day, and that was when you guys were attacked. Yeah. So you weren't able to issue Bastion orders.
Yep.
Oh, damn. And I thought I did.
Also, we can also
Yeah. Yeah, that's current day, I should say.
Okay, so what is the plan then? Because clearly it was not very well explained.
Clearly you don't remember it is what it is.
We talked about that.
Yes, there was conversation, but it got nixed eventually.
Yeah, there was no confirmation on what we were doing.
Hey, bud.
So we're not going back to Bastion to teleport into the city.
You don't need to, correct.
I'm not.
Nazos requires explanation.
It's not about need. The only thing I need is food, water, and shelter. The question is, what about my land?
That's not cans are ours. Those belong to specific.
You don't need to teleport to the Bastion.
Your
Need is one problem.
You have a choice.
So
Which means you don't have to leave this area for you to be teleported into the city.
I know I don't need to. Are we going to?
No,
Okay, stop using the word need. That's not descriptive.
it is. It's very descriptive because we don't need to defend the Bastion right now.
Okay, but that still didn't explain whether or not we were going to teleport into the town.
No, 30 minutes ago.
We're only going to do that because we thought we needed to.
You only have to be
as well.
You only need someone with teleport spell and someone that has the teleport circle.
So to cast
We
that,
still need to get the teleport.
certain people going inside. The rest of us will probably be.
How are we going to get in?
You are going to teleport in.
Don't you have to have a teleporting circle to use a teleportation circle?
No.
No.
No,
You need a teleport spell.
Okay.
Well, you need a teleportation circle spell.
You're explaining how wizarding works to the paladin. Yeah.
Yes. Long story short, we'll wait till their signal and they'll pull us in. We'll be on the outskirts, double checking. And
Well, at that point, the signal will be us coming back, and then we just teleport because you need to have the circle memorized to teleport to it.
so then it would be Kama, Triolis, and Anopos going inside first, then, right? Since you're the one who has the main component of the spell, unless Triolis is the one also studying it.
Well,
I'm not.
doesn't matter. Both of us have the spell.
Either way, at least one of you two have to be able to study the spell
Oh,
in
it's
order
gonna
to
be-
access it.
Yeah.
It was gonna be you, I, and
Well, you need a clue.
Oh, so it's us three going in?
Yep.
The Triolis is not going in.
And tape's
Okay.
not working out.
Oh, not that's clear.
I have
Okay.
to get the inside.
Cool.
So who's going in?
There you go. Not even clear.
I'm verified.
There's mud. It would be Katria, Anopos, and Kama going into the city.
So
Okay. Everybody else is staying out.
you can read the note.
I know.
More
I'm verifying that. I'm making sure it's clear, especially for the audience who's sitting there listening to this. Like, what is happening?
Okay. I want to say that I am very, very nervous about going into this, even with the camouflage, because if somebody sees me, then that's a problem.
You're not going in right now.
Yeah, you're the most
Every time.
totally not
It gets me
personable.
every time. I hear the little electric pencil sharpening.
I can say that I am still bad at talking.
Also, they didn't say that they were going to be like that. Warforged weren't allowed in. Just that you can't come in without permission.
Yes, but they did say that your group was not allowed.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is that there could be Warforged in the city who have like a waiver.
Right.
You know, so you're not an undead. People won't automatically be like the
Yeah.
shield is broken.
They didn't let us in because of you. They didn't let us in because of they don't like us.
Yeah. Not because of your metal.
It's just because of you guys that
Your reputation.
it's trying to go
No.
by the barrier.
No, they didn't let us in because this group has a reputation.
yeah.
Yes, but they only came out to meet us because of the bear.
I feel like they would have been alerted that something passed through it regardless.
That's possible.
They
They
just denied.
probably wouldn't have cared as much,
Yeah, maybe.
but who knows? Or cares at this point.
I don't
No, the reason why we're not allowed is because the hag that's running the city doesn't want us to disrupt our area. That's the truth.
Let's be fair. If we rock the end of the dark, we can rock a town.
True.
Don't mind me. I'm trying to
I
find
wouldn't get caught by level 20 guards.
It'll be a
Don't say that.
know.
Yeah?
Don't say that.
No?
Don't say that.
Is it not accurate?
I didn't say that.
It's called spoilers. Subtle foreshadowing.
Spoiler alert. They're gonna cast Wish and we die.
Hold on. That's a different level. Hold on.
That's a total
If
waste.
they're level 20, they
That's a waste. They can just kill you
That's true.
themselves. Why would they wish to kill you when they can just do it themselves?
True. Alright, so how do you guys spend the day? You have about half a day left before Anopsis' contacts arrive.
Thought we were doing some trainings.
Right? We already did our
Let the training montage go.
Yeah, I get it.
No, it is the entire day, so you could afford us a second one.
I will afford the group that is not going into the city a second one. The other group has to prepare.
That's fair.
Sure.
You're not doing anything for the entire day.
And I don't think I would want to go into the city. Alright. Very subtle.
Anastasia, need your eyes. What do you think? Dress one? What's the dress? Original dress? Dress. Dress one? Dress two. Dress two. Alright, it's kind of a polished leather. Leather is a nighttime thing.
They're likely not so going to be wearing that into the city, anyways.
Definitely do need new outfits.
Were we just going to do more insight training? And say more insight training. Yeah, for these three.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going in. Oh no, you are. You are going in. Oh, those two then. I don't know what is a. I can't read the character's name.
Roxas?
Rox. You say that like it's a normal name.
Don't say Bob.
Yeah, Rox. I'm gonna call you Roxy. But it was wrong.
Roxy.
You're the right ball. Yeah. So, Roxas, is there anything you're interested in learning? Let me look.
Well, I actually was still. I was working on insight.
Yeah, I can
And-
teach you insight.
The other, so I did history with you, right, Tyson?
You learned a little bit of history, yes.
Yeah, Triolus also would like to learn insight.
Yes, I would.
For understanding. So we could do both teach.
Yep.
We could learn.
And Dad, I will, while I'm learning, I'll be using the hand thing to transform. What?
Well, you can't do that while
No, but
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm talking about the little model.
you can do it. You can do it during the long rest tonight.
Changing the look of my homunculus.
You can do it during your long rest.
That's cool. Why is there a grow? Why is it?
Who's learning what from who?
Anastasia and I are both teaching insight to Triolus and Roxas.
Roxas.
Okay, so whoever has the higher intelligence will roll an advantage
+2. What do you
for
have?
teaching.
Intelligence.
I have a +2.
+1.
So advantage. Nope.
Wow. Worse.
I rolled with advantage and got a 5.
Total?
Well, sorry. Do you want for example? Oh, sorry. Intelligence 7.
Okay.
With advantage.
Who's learning?
Those two.
Go ahead and roll.
I got 15.
You're teaching what now?
Insight.
Insight checks from both of you. 15.
That is a 17.
You're in timeout for now.
Take half of that total, round it down, and that is what you can add to your proficiency tracker for that skill.
So 8.
Yep. 7.
What'd you roll?
Mazos was apparently very distracted with the impending mission.
Yes.
Comet kept bothering him.
Apparently.
No, I was gonna say I started wrapping my head around it.
He's confused still.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, just
Are we on the next day, by the way?
it's getting ready to be night. That's very cool. And it's color. That's very cool, though, sweetie. Very nice. And you're on camera.
Turns around.
They are. They're very nice.
Well, that's us. Unless you guys have anything else, I think that's us done.
No.
Good job, though, sweetie.
So are we good to go to their
All right.
sneaky?
So it is time. Dusk falls.
Coming out looking a little bit more gorgeous than normal. Alright, I think I'm real prettied up. You ready?
The muscles clearly bulging through.
I look at what you're wearing. I go over to you, just pull down one part on the sleeve to make sure it's like fully down.
It's a dress.
Yeah, it's a little crunched
Why
up.
are you pulling down the sleeves that are not attached to the it?
I don't know exactly. No, I'm saying like it's like it was like pulled up.
Basically trying to say he helps you with your outfit that is disgruntled a little bit.
Alright, fine.
Work on your wording.
Yeah.
My
wording like
that. No, the fucking sleeves do not work well.
If only they'd been working on English for a while too.
Gotta remind myself what this is.
Stop it.
What was the
If only. Someone had been doing that for.
So, Tyson, if you remember, I have 73 on my history so far. So maybe next time when we can.
All right.
That.
So,
His name's Triolis.
Yeah, really.
and they let you know that they're approaching this time as the dusk falls.
Keeping me eye it.
This person, which you actually recognize to a certain extent, or actually, no, Anopos would not recognize it. However, Triolis and Catria would recognize this particular drow approaching.
Wait, from the ship? That flying ship that was hanging over us from the Underdark, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Actually, Roxas would too.
Where's the name? Where's the name?
I don't think Roxas was there for that. He got sucked up into the vortex.
No,
He did.
he did after.
Oh, okay, so you would recognize them as well.
What was their name again?
I'm waiting for Catria to furiously fumble through their notes.
Okay, Pale. Before the Pale, right? So we were family of illusionists and vicars. Oh shit, that's the work section. Told to meet other spiders. Lilith. To go shopping.
We were for Lilith.
Shop. Looking excited when told by Fomorian. Yeah,
Well, it was Roxas who saw the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you rolled like a really good perception check. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was the only one who was able to see it and see them coming.
right. The ship popped up before the tourney, right?
Yes.
Okay, from the skull found. Okay, beyond the waters.
Furious muttering continues.
Children, these waste most repairs on ship on Was it before we went over to the layer of Calipex?
It was after Calpex.
It was on our way to. It was on our way to Lilith's city. That we truly met with.
Yep. After the spire.
That's stuff that you know.
Okay, so it was after the after
After
Calipex.
the spire. It was after the spire. It was after we met the dragon. It was after we took care of the aboleth. Not the aboleth.
I mean that too.
The giant worm.
Yeah.
No, we didn't kill the aboleth.
No, you didn't kill it, but you talked to it.
Yes, very much.
You communicated with it.
Okay.
It was after we talked to the dragon in the cave.
Yep. Halifax.
Halifax.
Yep. And I used the mirror.
Medicine is intact.
Wanted that
now.
It's useful.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind. Did I not write it down?
I don't
So
think
my ability
Catria ever
sense stuff is also
communicated with her. I don't think Catria ever communicated with her properly. We saw her in the throne room. Athame is the only one.
Oh no, it's not that one. There's two special drow that you met. One had the ginormous crossbow.
Yep.
And then there was this one.
Can I do a history check?
Yeah. Please do. I'm having a hard time finding the last bit.
I don't have my notes.
for
Hello,
Shalom.
Is your history better than a 5?
Yes, my history is a +9.
Okay, I help him.
I help him immediately.
Man knows things.
Unless you're talking about Athame's drow. For second in command.
No. Not her.
18.
Oh my
I got double eyes. Oh my god.
Answer survive.
That's fantastic.
5, double 9.
I don't know that
Yeah.
Find out.
Wow.
I
I have a +9 on history.
Prep leaving this. Return to this one. Give it.
Well, I'm waiting for my notes to load.
I really missed a page here. While we're back, feeling I ripped it out. Towards the Great Breach, first stage.
Hey, Alyssa?
Lost
think
all
it's a little
full, second
too
day,
early.
ship. Kill Great Shark, come at the chest.
After lunch, City.
Third day,
It's never too early.
Then make yourself some eggs or something.
Intimidate the sky. I was intimidating the sky during that moment.
Intimidating the sky.
One of my Drow Sky Pirates is to parlay Captain tall Drow named Traxxas.
That is the one with the giant crossbow.
I don't believe we.
I never got that name. I
never-
recognize it, but I don't know her name. Yeah.
You!
Anyway, so
No, it's not Lyra the first mate.
did the history check from me and Tyson?
The DM is now having the look.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, the DM is now having to look.
I tried. I finally found the initial note about the boarding. I'm just sorry that I only remember the captain's name.
That's because we only got introduced to the captain, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Flashback to my current,
Because she's not the one that Athane got the stone poison from.
No.
She got it directly from the captain.
meeting Opus's contact, which happens to be a familiar.
You do recognize this person, Triolus.
Yes.
It is Mala Blackblade.
Mala?
Blackblade was one of the prominent houses in the Durgard stronghold, and Mala was one of the scouts that was in the Spire area.
How do you spell it?
Mala. Mala Blackblade.
Mala. See you. Maybe I'm colorblind, but neither of those apply.
And flying ship.
It's a house name.
I know.
Alright.
See you. That too.
I wish it was under better circumstances.
I agree.
Is your group prepared?
As we can be.
There's one way in that we can do, and it is right now. Quickly, gather who is coming.
Alright, well, it's the tall one and the short one over there, along with myself.
Come on, you want to lift?
No thanks.
Gather close. As he pulls out a pearl.
Okay.
Once we get there, I will be retreating back to where I know what he's saying. I wish you the best of luck. Reaches out with the pearl and clutches it. There's a swirl of darkness around the group of four, and it quickly shrinks and they vanish. Now, I need to switch the battle map.
Oh god.
So it was Anopos, Catria,
And come.
And
And
copy.
comma.
Plus, Opus's contact.
Okay. And click the Placata. Nope, wrong one. That one. Load gooder.
I'll look in a bit. Okay.
Give it a minute to load.
Oh my god, why is it so small?
Oh god.
We are
Where the hell is...
It is a map of all time.
in fact
I need both of you to make me a quick dexterity check.
okay.
Not a saving throw check.
Why am I? Well, shouldn't be enraged.
No, you're small and you're slightly bigger than normal. It's just the way it looks.
3.
I'm I don't know if it's loading.
Incredible.
Well, seven. You're moving.
Truly a great roll. I roll a 4.
Okay?
So give me a second because I can't actually see.
I'm trying to make sure you're in the right place.
Yeah, mine's not loading up either.
So unless that location is pitch black,
I think there's just a wall.
is it pitch black?
Most of it is, yes.
Okay, so I have no dark vision.
It is night proper as you enter the city.
I have dark vision, we'll be okay.
21.
21. So, Kama falls helplessly on this disheveled, dusty bed. You are falling on top of her from the teleportation, but you manage to, catch yourself mostly, so you aren't just a tangle of limbs.
My limb. Not the limb. Oh god.
Sweet liberty, my leg!
Face plants into the bed out of nowhere. Incredible. Truly.
Oh yeah, you would have given Katri and I dark vision. Katri, I Triolus.
And actually, I am going to, for the purposes of this, grant you dark vision,
I have dark vision out to 300 feet. Because she.
then make sure to add that to your sheet so you can see.
Yeah, well, I have it on my sheet. It's
I would actually say all three of you would probably got that blessing
Yeah.
building left, right?
Probably,
Yeah.
but I have dark vision anyway. So.
the ones that didn't have it. All right.
Yeah, the 300 feet of dark vision is superior.
That's fair.
So I will just select you all, right click, token adjustments, vision, dark vision, 300, enter. And that should make it to where you guys can see. Everything good? Alright, we go with technical parts.
Yep, I can see now.
Cool.
Alright,
Still waiting for everything to load.
I don't think anything actually changed in terms of
Mala?
policy, but
we'll take a moment. Alright. Good luck. And immediately leaves.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You guys are free to explore. Now, for those who are not participating in this, you can gain bonus experience by going into character chat and coming up with some strategic plans for what you plan to do once the group is into the city. Okay? So you guys are not idle. You guys can do things. And based off of the plans that you make, I will grant bonus experience once I read through them.
How are we supposed to go with the plan if we don't know where we're going or what we're doing?
Trying really hard.
Okay.
You know what your final objective is. Find the hag and get the mirror.
That's true.
You also know that you're going to be appearing in a room that's going to be holding the teleportation circle, so that would be your starting point.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Okay. So, you guys go into character chat and do that. And I will give a summary of character chat at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry, anybody who's actually watching these videos.
Nothing will truly be.
No. In fact, I will put Cody in charge of summary duty.
Well, pay attention now.
Have fun.
Ooh.
Okay. So for the three, you are free to move around.
Okay.
Do not move through walls. I have gone through the painstaking task of making all walls, all doors, all windows.
Oh, God.
Please use them accordingly. Now, if you're going to go into any building, I need to know ahead of time so that I can make sure that the proper NPCs are generated inside that building.
Well, it's that way. It's that way. That looks like edge of map there.
Honestly, I should have put comma over there with you. The group was together. Oh,
Wait, what?
I didn't know who was officially going to go in.
Bit late now. Yeah, I guess we can just start moving. Oh. I see some guards over there, I think.
I will zoom out a little bit for the individuals at home and switch to the battle map. Whoa!
Why do you have inspiration marked?
Because I have inspiration.
I also need to switch to music.
From my totem.
So I can cast invisibility on myself. I might want to do that at some point. Just in case.
Alright.
You know for a fact this is a city full of mages.
Hell no.
They might detect the
That's
casting
fair.
of magic.
That's fair. I'll hold off on that. But it's a consideration that I'm.
Absolutely.
Well, can't do anything from inside, so going outside.
Opening the door. Woo!
Did it update?
It should.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think it's trying to load for all of us seeing outside.
I
think that's a window.
think opening up the door just froze the entire map.
It did for a moment. It's loading. Give it a second.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope.
Oh. I got timed out. Hold on.
And technical difficulties.
And I'm refreshing the page.
Welcome to D&D Beyond, everybody.
Wow. Above
Hey,
BTT
the
specifically this time.
Wait.
Or the downside of literally making every window and every door properly.
It's
Stolen objects.
It does not like it very much.
It hard froze on me.
Well,
I literally had to close the tab.
Yeah, I'm refreshing the page. Hold on.
How is this stealth music?
the This isn't stealth. This is
The
city
city.
music.
This is music.
A magical city music.
Okay. I'm good. I'm going outside now.
My laptop is struggle busing, and it should not be.
Give it a second. It's trying. It's trying.
It's working for me. Okay. Is this on the right here? Is this like a wall, or is this the border of the map?
That's the border of the map,
Okay.
but consider it a wall.
Okay.
You're near the outskirts of the city.
Well, I just didn't want to. I just want to know if it was like a large ass building just chilling there,
No, it's a wall.
or if it's actually a wall. Okay, cool. There's some dudes.
Now, as you poke your head out,
Should we be using our real names out here, or should we be?
Which could
They're
be
making perception checks.
yes.
standard names.
Alright, brother.
Well, it's bound to happen eventually, so I guess we're getting another way quick.
One of them seems to see some movement, looks your direction, and then just turns away.
Incredible. Okay.
You make me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. Okay. Hold on. 15.
These are Megan. They are summoned creatures that are essentially acting as the town guard. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, they'll probably leave you alone.
What the fuck is that?
Also, I need to turn down the music a little bit.
Definitely.
The great reveals. So many Megans protecting the city.
That is a big thing over there.
Over where?
Zoom out.
Oh. Oh, yes. You do notice, because of your superior dark vision. Hang on, I will post an image of it in chat. This creature.
Oh, that is definitely not what that image would have suggested. Okay.
It just seems to be standing there.
That is a large individual.
Very, very much large.
Okay.
Is everybody not struggle busing as bad? Is it starting to work?
It's starting to work.
Well, in the meantime, I can do a little bit of looking around the building, I guess.
I'm able
Okay.
to move a
Checking
little
out.
bit.
I can see you move towards me. I just can't see the big guy.
Because
You
you're not
haven't
that
stepped out
big.
True.
I'm not possible.
Oh, are we seeing through? Is
Oh, hang on. Your guys' shared vision is disabled. 1 second.
Okay.
Vision. All players.
Because right now, I guess you can see all of our vision. And
Of
I'm
course.
seeing basically the same thing because most of that's from me.
Right behind you, brother.
There's some windows in the alleyway. There's that.
You're right. It needs to be sneaky music, doesn't it?
Well, sort of, yeah.
I don't know. This is a stealth mission.
Oh, perfect. Castle infiltration. Let's go with that.
Jeez.
I was about to say, why don't we just
I
get
think that
Kronk-
might be action music.
why don't we get Kronk to sing our theme music?
Define infiltration. Good enough.
That makes me think of Halo.
Let's see.
It's gonna
Say-
say the library. The library.
Everybody hates the library.
Hey, sister, hold up.
Well,
Here we go.
I'm probably gonna go up here and have a peek in this window. Okay.
the monster
Uh,
vehicles like
Yep,
light
give me
heavy
1 second.
Oh, cool. How would you know? Isn't that where our other is headed to? Because it looks like they're going down the alley.
Just type in chat, my dad.
I don't know what.
Yeah, just type in chat, okay?
No, he said something that I don't think his character would know.
No, the other hag that came to us said that.
I don't think you were out there.
said
dog.
that to Triol. Said that
Yeah.
to Triolis and I.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Yeah. Did you guys not relay that with the party?
Nope.
No.
Well, then I wouldn't have said that. I thought you guys related to the
You
party.
need to stop metagaming.
I don't need a metagame.
We thought that was relay. That's not metagaming. That's a mistake.
Are we? Is it good now? Are we good to start moving?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go look into this one day. There's a guy. There's two guys. And then I'm not gonna stay there because that's terrible. But
One moment. Generic NPC dice. You're good. I need the three of you to collectively. Well, are you sneaking?
I mean, I'm just walking in a back alley. I feel like it's
You're just walking around not necessary.
I mean,
Okay. That's fine.
I'm not doing anything too suspicious yet.
Uh-oh.
No.
The wall has a crack.
Ah!
I don't mean to.
No!
Look,
Wave at Brandon's face.
the odds of us having the building right there is close.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah,
I had the one for.
you had one for the Bastion. That
Oh,
was
there used to be a nurse separate.
that was the only stuff.
All right.
We handed one over to the Bastion and kept one for ourselves.
Oh,
Nothing. I fixed it to you.
I thought we gave one to Dalen.
Oh, we did.
We got it back from him.
Did we?
Yeah. So we have this.
I can still see him.
Give it a minute. And
I'll see what.
There's a random person that they were seeing through the wall.
There's a cracks of the wall that this disrepair
Well,
caused.
we will now forever see those as rays of shattered, of random vision that are just there. Because we technically saw it, so it's now ghost vision.
We might want to be looking and heading towards the center of the city.
Probably.
Alright, by the way, probably shouldn't use. We probably should stick with sister or brother for a minute. Alright, sister?
A Goliath and a flippin' tiny
Yeah,
tiefling.
opposites.
Would you rather curl?
Hold on, that's more believable.
Yeah.
The same size. It's called. Yeah, that's fair.
However, and tieflings
I
come
can't
in
speak for
dark.
so we can't have such conversations.
Hey!
Just so you
I thought you was another.
Remember, tieflings
Or
are
you know what?
to their
Double check.
devil blood.
I figured you would have, but maybe you
Stop.
didn't.
What would you guys like to do?
Fresh. I would like to refresh my page.
If either of you guys can speak Orcish or Elven, I can speak those. So if we need to have a
Yeah.
more private conversation, then common.
Come here. Come here, Yen. Come here, baby girl. Yen,
I'm fluent in Ovish at least.
come here, Yen.
Alright.
Hi,
cool.
Jeepers. Hi, Jeepy boy.
Don't know if it'll be relevant, but more of a two-note.
And Ketria is fluent in Orcish and Dwarvish.
Okay. Well, I can speak to both of you. But, okay.
Use the cover of our families being both orc and dwarves.
Okay.
We're playing size difference.
Okay, bro. We can try, but if anyone speaks, I'm speaking.
Says the one with the super high charisma.
Correct. Yeah, they just open the hand and nod.
But yeah, I guess we could start moving towards the center of town. I doubt the teleportation circle would be on the edge of the town.
The DM has been replaced.
Ian, Yen,
We now have a
do
duel.
we need to do a perception check to find the teleport circle?
Not at this juncture. You don't even know where to start looking.
More than likely, it's near the center of town.
I'm still rolling a disadvantage. It's too
So-
cool.
Should probably start heading towards the center of town in some way, shape, or form.
I hope there's not a curfew.
Yeah, well, we're probably gonna have to walk past there. I mean, there might be another alleyway we can take, but
Would it be prudent to get a to circle around? I try to avoid the guards.
We're gonna have to walk into the center of town. It's almost inevitable, but yeah, we can try and sneak around the edge for a little bit at least.
Well, let's take a look at it. So we're in the top right corner of the map.
Basically, yeah.
Sorry, seeing a black corner.
Yeah. I mean, there might be a way around up that way too. There might be a corner up there.
Let's see. One of us goes south, the other two go north.
Sure.
All right. Who's going?
Splitting up the party further, because that always works.
Who's going south?
At the moment, we just need to maintain my side. Let me go by myself. I'm probably the best for it.
All right.
You can be head of muscle.
All right. So we're going up north to this little corner up here.
Be safe, brother.
And I will go ahead and stealth myself as I head south.
Send me a DM.
No. Are we doing the thing? Are we not doing the thing? Everyone's going to the plan. We do or don't do the thing. It's like just decide on what we're doing.
We could do this, or we could not do this.
28 stealth.
Okay. What's that? What's the roll?
19 on the die.
Okay. Not quite a natural 20.
Not quite a natural 20. No, I got a +9 to my stealth right now.
Okay, so you are stealthy. I will keep that in mind for perception checks.
Sure.
And then you two are just strolling around.
I mean, yeah. I guess so.
Try to feign to be a little bit more dainty to small guys.
My character is
So
marked.
we're going to the top right corner.
Whoa!
Wow.
You blitzed.
Uh,
Move slowly.
okay.
Well, not like super slowly, but move slower than that.
Okay, so I got to this point, this corner.
And then you saw another group of very identical looking guards. They all look the same.
Kobo hates summons. Bloody magical creators.
Don't think they're going to beat your 28, but
You never know.
nope, no natural 20s.
Alright, so I'm going to slip across, keeping myself relatively hidden, and as I cross, you take a look.
Okay, hang on. So we're going to do this in turns.
Yep.
Since you guys have split. We're going to follow Anopos for a moment, and then we'll go back to Kama and Katra.
Yeah, alright.
So 8 feet there, and 15 feet to there. And I haven't seen anybody else about other than those magical guards.
No, most people are inside at this point. You do notice that south, past the border of the map, because I don't have it generated yet, there does seem to be some hubbub. That seems to be the ninth spot.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Katria and Kama. Stick over here.
The ladies.
That's the guy right there.
And it just seems to be standing by the well. I will show another image.
Wait, I don't even have the image of the first one.
He's probably a large individual, if I had to guess, based on the other images. Yeah.
Is that second person with them, or
Is
is
that-
that?
It's just the shield guardian.
Okay.
And it seems to be standing by the well, specifically because that's a common place of, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Tyson was struggling.
What? It's contradicting what you just said.
I know.
I'm just making plans on plans.
Mine's all plans.
Well, spying the well, we're giving that over to Kama. Hey, sister, there's some water here, but it looks like it's dark. Probably good for the city.
Well, that may be true. I don't really want to go over there and run into this guard
Of course.
myself, so we should continue going around the edge of the city for now.
Alright. After you, sis.
we're gonna go over to the corner over here. Oh, that is a long corridor. It broke. Hold on. Stand by.
Ah! It did break. What did you do?
I think we saw too much.
300 feet.
Oh god. Yeah, 300 feet of dark vision makes a lot of the map get revealed at once.
Oh,
So that is why it is struggling.
it's
Killing itself.
oh wait, oh no.
Explain
No.
why I'm constantly being told the page needs to be reset.
Yeah, probably. Especially you, who's using an emulator. Okay, we're gonna pause there for you for now.
Nice try. Yeah, good luck for you to scroll over to where he is.
Yep. I think there's a good time to come over here. Oops. Alright.
I can do.
I know!
What? Are we splitting up to look for that?
Rewrite this road.
It depends if they find her or not. We don't need to look for her.
I just rewrite roads.
We don't need to look for her.
Nasus is having a particularly hard time because he has to summarize this afterwards.
Maybe Rose is the only person with a natural intelligence. Everyone else is just that one. I want to contradict. Oh my god! I know that you haven't said much.
Oh, alright, no, okay. So,
Answer the question.
real quick, for,
I don't know. Stop asking Captain Obvious questions, I guess.
I didn't ask obvious question. I said, are we splitting up?
I'm gonna
Two or and the answer was, it depends if they find her. That's a stupid answer.
No, that's an obvious answer.
No, that's not. No, the question is, are we splitting up to look for her? Yes or no? The answer was, it depends if they find her. Well, if they find her, then we don't need to look because she's already been found.
so because you have a
So my question makes a lot of sense. The answer makes 0 sense.
The answer
Your answer makes more sense.
yes. Yes. Does that answer make more sense?
Yes, but
Okay. I just wanted to make sure
Holy
when you
shit.
thought you did see
Yep.
the other group there. And then you continued down.
this map is huge.
It is not small.
That's why.
So, that's why it's struggle busing. Where would you like to go?
Whichever spot makes it not crash.
Good luck.
So let's see.
That's a struggle right now.
I'm going to keep moving.
Well,
There is one person outside there.
Like, is that an actual window? Because that doesn't make sense to have a window to the outside right there.
what would you like to see? Wall.
Okay, are these
Hang on.
alleyways?
I need to see if generic NPC rolled that 20. He did not.
I'm not sure you could see me even with a 20. That will probably be about as far as I can go for right now. Good morning.
Okay, so at your current point, you do see through this one window right here, but that looks like a stable that is attached to the inn of this place.
Okay.
Okay,
That'll be where I start.
going back to Mama. Please don't break the map.
I'm trying. Okay.
As we're traveling around, can I double check to see if I can read any of the signs or notice any like building that are like specified for whether shop, tailor, whatnot?
Give me a perception check.
Cool.
She double
We're
check.
trying to figure out who is splitting into groups if it happens that way. Does that make more sense?
And I'll just
What
let
I
you
said.
guys talk. No, that's fine. So we know that.
as you're like trying to peer around,
I know. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to figure out who's going with who.
actually,
If we split.
you're trying to read signage and stuff right now, right?
Grand total of 8.
What you notice instead is that occasionally you see a guard on a roof.
Oh god.
Got very distracted,
Apparently.
but found useful information through her failure.
Somehow. Alright.
Looks like the city's well watched, especially
Wow.
with guards on the top buildings.
Shall we keep on moving down?
Yeah, bad lighting. I can't read any signs here. Still looking for a proper clothing shop. After you.
Yeah. Just kind of move down that way.
Okay.
I like how you still have 10 feet moving, but I'm staying behind you.
I guess we could have a look down this little alleyway. Nothing really. Okay.
There was a dude.
Oh, well, I didn't see him.
Go back one.
Hold on.
About 40 feet.
Oh, I guess he just didn't load fast enough.
You moved on too fast.
I guess so.
So it doesn't load. It doesn't load your vision unless you stop.
I did. He didn't feel like showing up.
He seems to be rummaging through these crates that are here.
Okay, cool. And let's not stand in front of the alleyway where they can see us.
Generic NPC. No.
Not paying any attention.
No.
No. Too busy rummaging through stuff.
And then I don't know. How much further do you want to go? Do you want us to go before we?
I hear angry typing from the corner.
Well, if we're technically dashing, hold on.
Yeah,
Just using like one of our actions to
Are
keep
you
moving.
sprinting through the flippin'?
No. It's like a calm.
How far do you want us to be able to go before you swap back to?
Well, I'm gonna put you. Are you just continuing down the alley?
Yeah, we're
I'm
just
gonna put you at this fence line right here,
Okay.
so that you can see another group.
Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break.
That is a lot of stuff we can see right now. It didn't break though. I think that's because most of it was stuff we already saw. But
But you gotta.
And with that, we will pause on you and go back.
Another well.
Outpost is gonna head through this back alley.
oh my god. Well, I just saw like 30 fucking doors and windows appear.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually. Up and I crashed. There we go.
Shocking.
I see these mysterious letters floating in the air.
Don't worry about it. Just so you know, Orville Press made this. Ignore those.
Ignore Patria. Patras. Is that the SS? Oh my god.
So
Is that the Grim Reaper?
So I'm going to be looking at some signage to see rough locations or if there's any street signs.
Go ahead and do me a perception check.
That is cocked. God. Every bleeding time. Nat 20.
Oh. Catch the foot.
You sound real good.
So, your Anastasia enhanced Hobbit Eyes see the signage directly above you that says stable. Also, you can tell that behind you seems to be some kind of brewery to your south and east,
I'm going to just.
while to the south and west seems to be some kind of, for lack of better expression, apartment complex. It's a series of small homes, all kind of bundled together.
Okay, so hovel slums, brewery, stable.
Oh. And everybody got disconnected. Reconnect.
And the words Patreon floating right above the city wall.
I will throw it nice at you.
Hey, it's a nat 20.
I don't care. You don't see Patreon.
Oh boy, previously Patreon. It's another case of
Okay,
Whoa.
and
What?
I want to look to your right.
What? What are you on about?
Your Chrome cast froze.
Son of a beat.
Classic.
Stop. Click. Quit being dumb.
Okay. Zoom in again. And I will be able to get. Let's see here. I think with the last bit. That's about as far as I can see the other side of the map.
By the way, across this street on this bottom border, there is more city, and that's where all the nightlife seems to be. I just have not built that part of the map. I did not have enough time.
So that's as soon as I hit that corner, that'll be end of my turn.
Open up. Scrolling back. Whee!
Whoa. Okay.
There I am.
Guess we should just try and sneak past to the other side over here. Just,
You're gonna sneak.
I mean,
You do have to jump a fence.
oh, we gotta jump up.
is that a fence? I first thought that was a staircase.
This right here is the fence.
Ah,
See.
In other words, it's literally something that Ketri can pick you up and just put you on the other side.
True.
And then jump over herself, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that will give you disadvantage on your stealth checks if you're jumping down.
How tall is this fence anyway?
It's like 5 feet.
another
Oh,
tip,
okay.
look for signs just in case the fence itself says "Do not cross," warning, danger, or anything.
Shall we try to sneak over this fence? I guess we can.
Well, perception check first.
1 second, sister. 12. 12 total.
So, not through sight, but through smell, you can tell that you are near some kind of food storage area on the other side of the wall to your south.
Alright.
Must be a kitchen area. No, I'm not saying.
But there's nothing saying that you can't go for.
I you shouldn't need
Alright.
to worry about it, sis. If it was against the rules of this town to not hop over fences, there will be a sign that says "Don't hop over fences." So picks her up, carefully places her over.
Okay. Sure.
So you get placed on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Later, like hop onto one of the posts, cross legs over, hop off.
So as you cross the fence, this one here turns and notices you and is observing you. Doesn't seem to be moving.
Wave a hello, and bow ahead, civilian-like. Walk with
Wait.
sister. Which means walk with sister.
And then we'll just go across to the other side.
Everybody else rolled poorly. He rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just
Stroll.
stroll up over this way. Just to get past. And just leave some room for you over here so you can get up into the alleyway on the side. Just because I feel like it probably makes the most sense given what we're doing we're doing a lap around. And eventually we'll meet back up.
Random NPCs.
So,
Okay. So you're gonna stop there for a moment.
I guess, because I'm scared if I go to this, what I can see is going to be a pathway down. It's going to break.
Break it further.
If I can make one more perception for signs before we switch over to Anopo's sister.
Sure.
9.
I didn't see it. Not on the dice?
2 on the dice. Plus 7. 9 total.
Yeah, you didn't really notice anything.
You have not rolled above a 10 on that die.
Yeah,
I think it's time to switch.
Okay. So, switching back to Anopos. One moment. Whee!
Anopos being short.
Catcher is just too used to signs being actually hung out, visible to see. These guys probably have it just labeled on the building itself. Why can't I find any of the signs? Beep, 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 beep.
It's going to be.
Hold on 1 second before you continue further.
We cannot see.
You don't get it, do you?
Okay. Continue.
I don't know. How tall am I in comparison to these windows? Where these windows are at?
Yeah, it's hard to see in them. Kind of have to like tiptoe a little bit toward a peak.
I was wondering because if they're taller than the top of my head, I'm not looking into them.
Then yeah, you probably don't see anything in that building.
And
Nope.
that's the corner I can stop at as I see the next set of guards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Let me look at something real fast. And then
That guy's got a fancy board.
dude. Okay, y'all need to. This argument cannot continue. Routes is very obsessed with the card.
Because they're saying that we're just. I know that we can't get it in there, but they're just like, we're gonna leave the card here. We're gonna leave it here. And then we're trying to say that we could come back and you never that. We're gonna come back here.
Okay. I can't wait for this summer. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna include all of the drama.
You did. I want you to read it and tell me that
I won't read it after.
that I'm the great. Tell me the crazy one.
Okay, so you stop right there and then what?
So let's see here. But it's not removing fog of war for me at this point, so.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's no longer removing fog of war. I can see the blocks, the back splotches, but I can't see where I've been already.
Really? You should. Like, because all of this I can see.
Yeah, I can't.
Because this is where you snuck.
So let's see here.
Eventually, I'll just reveal the entire map. I just wanted you guys to get the sense of exploring first.
As I peek around this corner, I am able to see. I'm guessing that's a giant well right in the center.
Hold on. Are you talking about this one?
Yep.
That is the large well. The city, like the central well for this area. And which is why it has a giant guard next to it.
And a bunch of branch wells. Okay. Looking down this main, effectively into this corner, do I see any more signage specifically?
Make me a perception check.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do. Oh, that's. Okay, now it's functioning correctly. What the hell? 16 total.
You do notice a sign above this window that says the Rusty Nail Tavern. And a smaller sign hanging underneath it that looks like it was attached afterwards that says "and in."
Alright, and said that. given how far I've moved and seen, I will go ahead and end my turn.
Okay, time to break the map.
Yep.
Yay!
Alright, let's have a gander into this little alleyway. Oh, that didn't break as much as I thought it would.
Looking around,
Oh, there it goes.
carefully
That's
wave.
That's a line of sight right there. Yeah.
A line of sight of all time. Wow.
Yeah, that line of sight went much further than I thought it would.
Well, 300 vision.
300 feet is
A
lot.
more than you'd think. Yeah. I guess we'll just go over to this corner and break the map again.
Still looking for it. Still trying to read
Slowly.
signs, trying to get a better understanding of this town.
Make me a perception check.
11. Oh,
It's a town.
once more, can't find any of the buildings. Can't find any of the building signs. So used to signs being posted out like this, not realizing they're mostly like this.
You sure you ain't illiterate?
First off, I've been studying my arithmetics and my arithmetics.
Neither of us have anything to do with it. Okay.
Anyway.
You know you're struggle busting if the warlock is saying that.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
but it's also in her character.
So,
too.
what are you doing?
My intelligence isn't that low. My intelligence is 50 there. Anyway. I would like to go around this corner.
Which corner?
The one on the end of the map.
Okay.
That's where I would like to go next.
Ah. Whee!
It didn't break it. That's great.
Whee!
Hey, wait.
Just because ultimately we have to meet up before we really proceed much further.
Yeah, I'm just showing you what you can see.
Yeah.
It's another long alley.
Yeah.
Let's have him
I can see that.
I'm gonna pause there for you for a moment.
Alright.
Anopos!
Alright.
While we're doing his turn now.
So he will cross.
Nope.
I wish in the night.
Sneaky. Sneaky hobbits is literally.
Yeah. I'll just continue along. Going there.
This looks like a large storage warehouse of some kind.
Is there a, I don't know, is there something above the doors I'm about to pass?
You can read a sign. Says Mercurial Trades.
Trade house, then. And he will get to about there in the time it took them to cross the entire top portion of the map. It's got-
Are you going to the corner, or are you thinking?
I think that was about as far as I was going to get. So that will be Anopsis as he keeps looking around. I'm going to see if I can spot any guards that might be hanging around or keeping an eye on the streets, other than the main ones that I've seen as I've snuck past the alleyways.
Besides the ones you've seen, not really.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. We can run back to them and they start heading down the
Okay.
west side of the map.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll begin around this first little inlet that I see down here.
I've passed a perception of 17. Why can't I just say I'm passively looking around?
You could definitely say that.
I'll passively look around down this aisle since I can't can't actively see. I'll just let my own eyes adjust. 17. As I keep up with my sister, quote unquote.
That woman's far too fancy to just be walking around.
What? You see a possible priestess?
Images may not be exactly representative of what they actually are.
Okay.
It's just a person sitting around a bonfire.
Okay, cool.
Please bear with me as I generate random commoners. Images may not be exactly representative.
That's fair. In that case, we shall, I guess, continue walking down.
Just walking down the street singing do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Do I finally notice any signs of my passive 17?
In this area? No.
This place has no signs at all. What is going on here?
Yeah. Oh. I moved way too.
What you waiting for?
No, I just my map decided it didn't want to be looking at the map and instead wanted to look at the void.
Fantastic.
If it ever does that, just hit fit to screen and then find yourself.
No, I found myself, but no, some dogs. Just moseying on down. How far can we get before the end of this arc?
Probably this alleyway.
Okay, so we'll just slowly walk down to that alleyway. Yes.
You see people tucked in their beds. This
Yeah,
seems to be the residential area,
it is
which is
nighttime,
why I wouldn't have the signs.
so that would track.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so
People
she
don't
would,
generally think signs out their front door.
pick up this is more of the residential area?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Alright.
explains it. We're by people's homes.
Do we see anything? No, I don't see anything.
Makes it rough
but
to
there
find the
could be.
shop section.
I mean, we could have a look down this I guess alleyway. It's a funny thing, but I don't see anything great on the map. Anyway, I guess that's it for us.
Okay, moving back to Anopos. Whee!
Crossed over to there.
Hold on. That is an alleyway. I just wanted you to be able to see it for a moment.
Okay.
If it'll let me move you.
Main alleyway.
It's like you're fighting between that and the current status.
Okay. And now continue.
And I'll hit this corner looking down there.
And you spot your friends.
And then moving quickly and quietly, that's about as far as I can get.
And you two notice. Oh, actually, no, you don't. His stealth was too high.
As I crossed that alleyway, did I see any signs along there?
No. Again, this is like the residential district
Right.
that you're entering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was talking about as I crossed here. So I'm going to quickly move myself back to there real fast.
That alleyway?
That alleyway.
No, not really.
So I figured I would move myself to the alleyway. That's as far as I can get in roughly the same amount of time that they're doing.
Yeah. I guess that's the end of your turn. I guess it's back to us.
It's not how you spell beer. That's there. I can pour you some bear.
You smell beer?
Me when the
I
bear.
needed everyone to know that. I just needed everyone to know that it said
Needed that to be said.
Yeah, I can pour you some bear.
Bear. Is that a fence down there? It looks like a fence.
Yes, it is. It's another fence.
Well, we'll go up to the fence. I guess.
Passively make sure there's no dope cross signs.
No, but you did notice. If I can get there, hang
Yet
on.
again, more guards.
Right here, there was a access way
Oh,
instead of crossing the fence. There was an actual designated means to get past this area.
hey, sis.
Go back. Okay.
Oh wait, go back.
Wait.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, I guess we can go that way. Oh.
Watch as Katria turns the corner.
Yeah, you noticed. Starting coming towards you, noticed the fence and went.
She's
Oh,
taller
yeah,
than the fence.
just a guy
I
there.
can't see her.
That's
Nothing of note that I can see.
this person here seems very disheveled and is sleeping on the street next to a small fire.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You have discovered the homeless.
What else is new, I guess? Yeah, I guess we'll just go around this way. Yeah, we don't really need to walk around the edges to get there. We can just kind of go. Katria, do we want to walk down and go to around the edge of the fence and keep walking the border, or do we want to go down the alleyway opposite of where we are to continue down?
And just so you know, most of the actual visible map has been revealed at this point.
That's fair.
With that being said, I'm going to steal Katria so that I can have you guys, because some of it got removed for some reason.
Everything from my area.
Including myself!
Hold on. I think I might know why.
Strangely for me, I can still see everything, so we're good, I guess. Oh, I'm good. Anyway.
Well, it would be nice.
So does that conclude yours?
Yeah, I guess so.
After I admittedly say I would like to see more of the more of the town. Was hoping to find a clothing shop, but I think we might have accidentally stumbled into the residential area.
That, as true as it may be, we should meet up with the Nopos first before we start exploring into the town.
What do you think he might be at this point? Or a brother?
Well, if we keep walking around the edge, eventually we should run into him.
All right, then we'll continue down at least by close to the alley until we can get back to it. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it squared out. I have moved Katria around previous paths to make them visible.
Suddenly teleports around the map, and then back to where you were.
Hey.
Did that use up all my cloud jumps?
By mistake, somehow. You never know. You just never know.
Yeah, we just gotta go behind these polite gentlemen here.
Yeah.
One of the guards notices you almost immediately
Okay.
and is watching you, but doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Give another polite bow and wave, as all civilians do. Following sister.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess, Do you want to go around the edge of the fence and just back to the wall, or do you want to go down and into the alleyway that way?
We can walk along the fence.
Yeah, we'll just walk along the edge of the fence over to the edge, back to the edge of the wall. Or the alleyway.
The west edge of the map.
Yeah. I imagine we're not really sneaking, so they will definitely see us going this way. For sure. I'm not sure if that
Only one of them seems to be actively watching.
Sure. I'm sure since there's some, only one of them needs to see us for all of them to see us.
So this time, Anopos, you do see Kama. And now it's Anopos' turn.
Boss will. There. Is that a fence?
No, that is one of the rooftop bridges.
He will slip underneath the bridge.
Oh, they're meant to be walked on.
He will slip underneath the bridge, and he will wait there.
I need Kama to give me a perception check.
Okay.
You have to beat like a 28 or some crap.
That's not possible.
Natural 20 will do it.
17 total.
Nope. You did not notice a small halfling.
Understandable.
Okay.
And I guess if you're just gonna wait there, then we'll eventually walk past you since we're going that way.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of expedience,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you guys meet up. And with that, we are going to go to a brief intermission so we can get lunch together.
See,
Understandable.
Back in a bit.
we will be back.
Back in a bit. Alright. We are back in. We are back to the battle map. And we are back with the group. Well, here's the question. Are you jumping out and scaring them, or are you just staying invisible?
As Katria walks past, I will stumble out somewhat like a drunk. So let me see what my deception is. Yeah, a +1.
I need an insight from Katria.
Oh, she beats it with just her passive.
Okay. So he stumbles out, pretending to be drunk, and you're like, you're not drunk.
Oh, hey, brother. Practicing that Sager, are you?
Just a wee bit.
Oh, that only tells me that you know where it happens.
Unstable and warehouse and a couple other places too.
That's great. We've only been able to find credentials. Hard finding a proper tavern here. Much less a clothing shop.
Well, tavern and inn are getting towards the center. Towards that big old whale.
Interesting.
I will say though, I think we have been seen by some of the around here. I say this, hushing my voice, trying to be quiet, so it's only us three here.
As long as you aren't acting suspicious, we should be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it 121 possibilities?
Another no, I'm not sure if you noticed,
No.
but I think there's some guards.
It's
on the
far
roof
more
on
than that.
Here.
It's like in the 700s.
No, I don't think so.
Well, Nazos, do the math. Anyway, what?
I'm not sure if
Look
you
at that
noticed,
over
brother,
1700.
but
No.
there seems to be some patrols on the rooftops here.
No, it's
That's one thing that Katria noticed, thanks to her height, that you did not.
Travis. It's just it's like Magic the Gathering. There's 5 columns, so 32 options.
32 up. That's not
And then 5 4 options, and then 10 3 options, 10 2 options, 5 1 options, and then a 0.
So 32?
It's the same as Magic. Trust me, I built a spreadsheet. I
Okay.
know how many options there are.
Is there only 5? I thought there was me.
There's 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
32 options.
Cool.
And steal.
Which means you get, yeah.
So 32 is divisible by 8, correct?
Correct.
And it's 4?
Yes.
So I can roll 48 to get the right sequence.
I can't roll a 0 on 40.
One would count as 0.
Yeah, if you, I mean, yeah, I guess all 4. Here's the problem with that though, is that law of averages.
You
Like,
might.
you're like 48, so if your average is going to change stuff.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you just roll a dice for every moon, and it
Just roll,
That would probably
yeah,
be the best.
just roll a d6, have it be a d2, and just d2 for everything. And then, then you have to do a 0.
alternatively, for all 5 moons, you just say this number means it's there, and then you roll them all, and if the number's there, it's there. So like,
Yeah, that would be fine.
let's say you roll 5 d4s, and they only show up if you roll a 4. Just roll them, and if it's a 4, it shows up. If not, it doesn't.
That'd probably be good.
I don't know how you do it. To be,
But
there's so
we'll,
many
we'll
ways.
get to that
We'll
later.
get to that later.
Not that it really matters.
Okay, so
now.
you guys. And you.
We can start with the center of town, and you.
If we
Anopo
head,
stumbled out of the alleyway.
Yes.
if we head to the tavern, we may be able to find it where they have the magic circle.
It's possible, assuming anybody's actually awake at this point.
Well, if we really need to, we can head south. It looks like there is a thriving nightlife down there.
Nightlife. Means a chance for some dancing. A little distraction.
Yeah. Not sure you need the distraction right now, but
True, we are currently. I mean, what's wrong with a little distraction?
well, we don't exactly want to spend a lot of time here.
Eyes are darting around, double checking areas, including up top.
Well, our best bet. Okay. Our best bet is to head down to the south if y'all have been noticed. I haven't been seen yet, so if we come up the main street on the south side, we
Okay.
should be fine.
Alright. We can do that.
Alright, brother, sister, shall we?
So,
Yeah.
and we'll go ahead and head down the back way and head around to
You guys can move as a group.
there, effectively.
Okay.
Just show me where you're going so I can.
I'm gonna go ahead and ping it. We're just gonna head to the south half of the main road.
You 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's effectively where we'll be.
Okay. To the north is that the tavern and inn you were talking about.
Mhm.
In fact, you can spot through the window, Katrina. There's one person lounging by the fire.
Well, if that's the tavern / stable, there seems to be one person in there already. Still alive. Still open. Still open after a moment.
I'm having to reload through this, having to copy paste. The struggle is real. I can't take that out.
Yep.
It's the ridiculous. I have to keep
It's up there. That's where the inn is. That's right. We should probably head there for the night, so we can get rooms. If not, we might be able to find some. We might be able to ask them what another one is.
Do we want to actually spend the night here, though?
No, but we can pretend.
Sure. That's
Yep.
fair.
Nothing wrong with renting a room. We don't use it.
That's true. Yeah, I guess we could do that. So I guess we're going up to the indoor up here.
You guys can go ahead and move.
Now, are we passing by the 5 set there, or are we
Yep.
trying to go around?
Well, going around would be going past a different 5 set, so I don't think it really matters.
Might as well just go.
Alright. Nonchalantly follow the siblings.
Okay.
One of them seems to be keeps an eye on you guys for a moment as you pass by. Otherwise,
Nod and wave, boys. Nod and wave.
And
wait, boys.
my rifle is currently with Vellum, an inside Vellum, so he's with the group.
Oh, so he's back with them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. The revolver and my daggers are on me, and the same with my ammo. But
Okay.
so we'll just head up this way. As we're passing by this, what is this?
Do I passively see the sign for this one?
There's the door. I finally pinged the right spot.
1 second. Let me zoom in. You see a sign, Mercurial Trades and Goods.
Oh, a shop. look through the window. Do I spy any clothing racks?
No, this looks like large-scale trading.
Oh wow! I think I found a trading post.
Okay.
Something to remember when we are here more in a civilian setting like now. But when we have the rest of the group here.
Not a totally suspicious way to talk at all.
Okay.
Julian, he's calling up.
One of the guards kind of turns and looks at you. Looks like they're looking at you peculiarly, but doesn't say anything.
You know we're not supposed to be talking about company business.
You're right, brother. I'm always slipping up on that.
I need you to make a deception check. The one guy.
13.
He wins. You win, rather. He rolled a 4.
Incredible.
He just turns and continues minding his own business.
This is why you're the head of the company. Continue swallowing.
Yeah. Guess we'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
I guess this is a perfect time if you want to go over what's gone down.
Meanwhile, not yet.
No,
It's
actually,
gonna be a whole thing.
we should be
Is it?
talking more about like other things too,
That's fair.
like strategy, maybe.
Like actually figuring the fuck out what you're doing.
But we have a general plan.
Uh-huh.
So we'll continue on north. Any other specific shop signs or such along this way?
There's more people in there than I thought there.
There's an old dwarven barkeep. Few people milling around,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying their drinks or meals.
Do we see any other noticeable signs as we're going up the main road here?
1 second. It was just the mercurial trades on your left, and this tavern seems to pretty much dominate this right area because it's got a stable built in as well.
Nice.
In the stable that I noticed earlier. All right. So we'll go ahead and head to here.
Oh my god! Go ahead and move your peoples.
I'm just gonna move Katria.
I'm going to zoom
Hang
in
on.
here.
It's not be on the same spot.
Just walking under her leg.
I might be able to.
I'm not saying that she's not big enough for that to work, but
And we'll go ahead and
It's like that scene with the big dinosaurs and the little ones darting in between their legs.
yeah.
we'll go ahead and pop the door open.
Yep.
Head inside. And
It broke!
Of course.
Oh, it broke when you don't open the door?
yep.
It sure did! It sure did!
Awesome.
Give it a minute. Give it a minute to catch up.
Alright.
Hey! It's revealing things.
Exit page.
Wait.
Reload.
It's trying its best.
Notice Dimmy going fast.
It's probably just because I had to load all these doors.
That is a reason of all time.
Alright. Oriented to the shelf.
Alright. I'm finally getting to the point where we're actually coming up with a plan in this chat.
At that point, it's like, oh my way. But now we're starting to follow it.
Why am I showing up as Tyler?
Hey, little baby.
So all three of us walk in. Fuck it, this is-
1 second. So, the two short folk I don't really pay much attention to, but as Catriel walks in, a couple people are like, holy crap.
Papa waves, smiles.
Alright, so
You're a little bigger than average.
do we see an actual innkeep behind the bar?
Yeah. There's a barkeep, and it's an old door. Right here. Up, hang on. I think it also broke.
Oh, I'm able to leave.
No, I'm saying, I'm wondering if it broke my,
Yeah, it looks like it broke from
the
the
casting.
Let me-
God bless it.
Yep, it broke the casting.
There we go. Yeah, this guy right here, just an old dwarf. He seems to be running the place. As you guys walk in, welcome to the Rusty Nail.
How much for 2 rooms?
2 rooms. I only got 1 available right now.
I guess we're stuck sharing the bed, sister.
I'll be taking the floor like usual. How much for 1?
Alright. It's 5 gold. Dinner's included, although you missed dinner for the night. You can get it tomorrow.
Fair enough. And he'll place 5 gold on the counter.
There's actually accommodations. These stools here are less like actual stools and more just boxes that you can step up on. In fact, one of the dwarfs is standing on the box.
I'm shorter than a dwarf, so.
Valid.
Oh, look at the little baby. Doggy time.
Recovering.
Most of the time.
So, let's go ahead and remove 5 gold. Alright, upstairs, first one on your left.
Thank you.
I'm gonna roll something. So you guys walking upstairs?
So these two are free to walk up the stairs if you want.
Yeah, I'll go up the stairs.
Still waiting for my thing to fully load up. I'm not even seeing.
Yes,
any-
but hang on. I might be able to help with that.
While I am following them, I would like to take a moment to actually.
Would that help?
That's good. No, wait. Everything's refreshing. I need to reload.
Is
You got out.
I noticed. Is there a second floor I can actually go to? Or?
Not on the physical map.
Okay.
I don't have it built, but it's just a hallway with a roof, with a series of rooms.
Cool.
We can just leave your character on the stairs and
Yeah.
you can be considered.
As you walk past the stairs, this woman here damn near breaks her neck watching you.
Here's a smile, nod, bit of a wink.
Turns back and is just looking into her drink now.
Like in a sad manner, or
No, as in embarrassed. Realized she was staring.
Well. Yeah.
Personally, I'm probably gonna wait for brother and just be at the top of the initial stairs before it turns.
The first landing.
Yes.
Okay.
And he'll look back to you and just wave you.
Alright. Finish walking up the stairs.
Okay.
Let's see here. Who looks like the shadiest fuck in the bar?
Nobody really here.
So any of them look like either hairpin guards or merchants?
Not in this area. But as you're looking around, the Looking for someone specific.
That's between you and me. My trading company is looking to be able to transport some goods into the city.
Oh, you want the merchant's room? Do those double doors. And he's referring to these double doors.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you kindly, and he'll tip him the silver.
Okay.
Come on.
Pragmatic.
Don't break on me.
And I'll try to preemptively open the doors.
Before the web page explodes again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to, but
Yeah.
we're just letting it load.
Well, there might not. If there's not a lot of doors in there, it might.
There's a few.
Okay. Sick.
You put them on the same place.
Yep, it broke.
Classic.
Give it a minute.
Give it a minute. And while we're waiting for the map to fix itself,
Food.
Slice.
Can you give me a label?
what do you want? Fair enough.
Is there other stuff?
Chicken. You're okay.
I got one.
Taquitos.
We're talking a little bit in chat, and then you're not there, so. I'm purposely not paying attention to whatever they're doing.
Get stuff later.
I'll also chat more once we're done that.
And it's gone.
Right.
Okay, it's functioning again.
Yep.
Okay, he'll start heading this way. The
Go ahead and
merchants.
go through.
Head into the merchants.
As you go through, the guy sitting on the couch facing the fire, close the door on your way in.
I can't, it'll break the map.
I know you physically can't on the map, but he's basically saying anything that happens in here needs to stay in here.
So he'll go ahead and close the doors.
You notice two people sitting there. One is facing the fire. The other one seems to be it's a female sitting at the table, and she has a map in front of her and seems to be like using some kind of tool to measure things.
You alright, Napper?
Sorry?
You're right, Napper? As he shakes his head towards the boss.
She's not with me. How you doing? And Cole, if you get a chance, could you make me a bowl of some chicken and taquitos and stuff? And some mac and cheese, all that jazz?
So he's dressed as a merchant and she's...
She seems to be from like an upper class of some kind. Not exactly sure. Her clothing is a little more ritzy. He looks like he may or may not do more shady work. He's just got that look about him. I may ask for a reload later.
Yeah, with short legs.
You will.
I will cross there, and then to there. And how can I... And I now see...
Quick shout out, hey! Okay, but
Am I supposed to be able to see this guy?
which one? No. What the hell?
Are we missing a wall?
Yep, sure were. Ignore that. That is a person sleeping. And waiting for it to load. Anyway, continue. I'm human. I make mistakes. That's a very big map. There's a lot of walls. Yeah.
Yep, and the making the wall.
And it's gone.
I'm not surprised. Okay, so
So I'm looking to transport some goods in.
ain't me you talking to, but the guy who's in charge is sleeping.
I'm mostly looking for where they got the magic circle.
No idea. We just got here yesterday. She might know though. She actually lives here. I'm just the guard, keeping him safe.
Well, Godspeed. Important is there's enough strange things going on in Spain.
Through that. Never seen so many magicians in my life.
I can't trust him as far as he could throw him.
Or as far as you could throw a knife.
Did he really call them magicians? Magicians? That's funny.
Magic folk.
And he'll slowly cross over to the table and see.
She's continuing her measurements. As you look, you can see this is a map of the greater continent area, and there's a bunch of trade routes seeming drawn on it. Can I help you?
Hey, my company's looking to trade with the city. We're looking to get some representatives here rather quickly.
Well, you would have to talk to the Merchants Guild, and they're closed right now.
Would you happen to know where the magic circle is? So I can at least inform them there is one in the state.
Highly guarded. Not public access. Not even for merchants.
And he'll look over the map as she's making trade routes. You might want to see if you can get a caravan through the blocks, the crater over there. Might be lucrative to you.
Make me a persuasion check.
So,
Can confirm. At 20.
20? She pauses. Looks up. That's barren wasteland.
from what I hear, Storm's Chosen is setting up base there.
Heard murmurings about the Storm's Chosen. Nothing good.
What'd you hear? All I heard is they've been helping out their end, chaotic as they may be.
Death follows in their wake. Chaos ensues. I know they've been banned from this city.
Yeah. Well, there seems to be a team setting up there, from what I heard from a couple of travelers on my way up this way.
You see her write a small circle around it, put send scout. Thanks for the tip. How can I repay the favor?
You wouldn't happen to be buddy-buddy with anyone in leadership, would you?
I have a couple of friends.
You'd be able to get us to, well, me and my two companions and my sisters. You mind getting us an interview with one of them?
I can see about it. I know one who owes me a favor, and then we're square.
Fair enough. You might make this quite lucrative to you, especially if it's a stopover for what's the Waldorf city? I can never remember its name.
I'm sorry. I couldn't actually physically hear you.
Yeah. Well, Anobos effectively said it might be a good stopover between heading up to the Waldorf city. He can never remember its name.
Anavanti?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anobos can never remember its name.
Fair enough. You're funny. Also dog. Yes, yes. Hang on one moment. Go see if Eliza is still awake. And have her meet me at the inn. Thank you. My assistant's going to see if she's awake.
Thank you for your help. Let's see. Mind if I bring my sisters down here so we can wait for her? So he'll go ahead and head upstairs to
Reconvene with the group. Okay. So the three of you reconvene.
I was checking something, put in the area.
Un momento. Weirdly dull. First time it's ever done that.
Little parchment paper that she's been holding on to. New color gold. Underneath new color orange. Green and red have already been confirmed. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Can't tell if we're in a
Can I help you?
good spot or a bad spot, but definitely nice.
Don't eat my dice.
That being said, room's well
That's
accommodated.
delicious. What do you mean?
So a few minutes after you two get into the room, you hear a light knock on the door as Inopo steps through. Well, we might have trade here soon, but I also got us an interview with somebody higher up. Might be able to get us in to see the magic circle at least.
That should help. Did you ask about it?
Highly guarded, difficult to reach, not for public access.
Should have figured.
That's why the favor is. I don't know where it's at, but we're certainly about to meet somebody. Come on down with me.
Yeah, just 1 second. Ketcher's gonna look out the window if there's a window available in this room.
There are no windows in this room.
This is disgusting. Everything else looks beautiful and nice, except the fact there's no windows in here. It's claustrophobic. Alright, follows the group.
Oh, it'll be safer that way. No one can get in, at least easily. One entrance, one exit, and you can always make a new exit.
That's true.
Kool-Aid man through the wall.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so you guys head back down. The one guy that was sitting here seems to have left.
And Ketre will step through the merchant's door.
That's not suspicious.
Hang on. Perception check.
From
Oh my god, finally.
That is a nat 20.
You easily notice that she is trying to break her neck again.
Slowly saunter away. I give two shows, no matter who's watching.
Okay, who's breaking their neck?
At the table right there.
It's not Freddy right here.
Like trying to actually like, physically break her neck?
No, like no.
like just trying to look
Whiplash.
at her being giant.
I was like, what is that?
Fluff hair towards her direction. Smile. Walking to the double doors.
Sis, you know that you only need to shake your hips, right? You don't need to put the full ensemble on.
And deny a good show regardless of where I'm at? Brother, please. You know what I'm good at.
After you guys walk in, shortly thereafter, disregard the picture. It looks like a slightly higher end mage. Walks in, looks to the right, sees her, and then walks over to talk to her.
Excuse me.
I need the three of you to make a perception check.
Oh. 14.
11 on the die, plus 7, 18.
Holy
19 for me.
You hear whispering coming from her, but the only word that was said loud enough that all of you could hear properly was "bat."
I made a potion of dragon's breath.
And the woman responds, "I promise I had to pay a debt. Hopefully they make it worth your time. Otherwise, you can always do what you normally do. Just leave." The mage rolls her eyes and then turns towards your group. "You wish to speak there?"
Oi. My sisters and I are looking to set up traderies.
"That's a merchant's guild thing."
I know, but we're hoping to get a proper representative. We are just here to skate.
"So you want an official delegate?"
Yeah, and they wanted to get up here right quick, apparently. Because I ordered us to find, or at least try to get them, a magic circle.
"I'm sorry, a magic what?"
Magic circle. They want to know where they can teleport in. They're not. Look, we're messengers and we're skates. They are so high up in our guild, it's not even funny.
"The magic circle is not something that is accessible to merchants. We keep it tucked away because it is a point of vulnerability for our otherwise very peaceful city."
Look, I can only give you what I want. My guild wants to do this. Apparently, they've set up a chain somewhere down south.
"Alright,
So
well, you can take up your petition at the church, but I doubt they will listen to you."
the church.
Probably where the magic circle is, or whoever controls it. We haven't exactly been lucky. We only got here to die. So, and we've been hunting around, trying to find somebody who would actually answer our questions.
"Well, the church is open 24/7, but the powers that be will likely be resting very soon. If you wish to speak with them, I would go quickly."
Which part of the city? We've been all over, and
Just to the north as you exit the doors. You can't miss it. It has several windows and just past the well.
So that's what that one was. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yes, me too. I was enjoying a bath when I was called out.
Well, this will definitely be worth your time. May we have your name for our representative? They might want to get a deal directly with you and your family.
Riley.
Riley?
That will at least get your foot in the door with the church.
And this is human?
Yeah.
Well, you heard her, gals. We got more work to do before we can rest tonight.
So what's the
My dogs were already barking too. As she lifts up and puts a leg on one of the chair arms, showing off the thick thigh muscles.
She looks up from her map and glares at you.
Oh, my apologies. Allison apologizes.
You want to act like a heathen, you can go out in the public area with everyone else.
Sorry, rough being a bodyguard. How much?
More than everything.
Alright, I guess I start leading y'all out the doors.
Down, say thank you politely, while quietly follow out.
Okay.
As soon as we're in a position where we're not surrounded by a group, I can talk quietly and outside. Oh, wow, there's a little bit of nonsense tolerated here.
Expect nothing less from a 410, let alone this place.
Thank you.
You know what, Catrio probably will look up towards around the sky again, keeping an eye out for just her viewing. Try to make it look like she's just looking upward towards the moon or whatnot.
Okay.
But I'm honestly trying to look to see if I can notice anything watching us.
There's an occasional guard here and there. That's about it. You can easily see, because of your dark vision, through the windows of what is obviously a church.
Which one is that?
This one right here.
Do we know which church it's for?
Okay.
Nixus? Or Nix? Vitana? Io?
There doesn't seem to be any current non-denomination.
No religious markings on.
Nope.
So obviously a church, but with no separating religious moniker.
Correct.
That's
And
interesting.
as we get a little further at 8, Kama, you might want to do the talking this time around. You're better dressed than us, effectively.
That's fair. So I assume we're just going to the church.
Yeah. Yeah, you're effectively our representative. If we can manage to get in and see the circle, we gotta make our case to these people.
If it helps, we can share companies in the Underdark. Once more being inquire about this.
The Everdark is what it's called.
Everdark.
Underdark, thank you.
Okay.
Copyright.
Especially if we let them know that we do have trading partners over the trade Twisted Spire.
Yeah, on today's episode of Blatant Copyright Infringement.
Yeah, as we're bringing this along, yeah, the Twisted Spire might be a good idea. We could also see the Black Citadel. We might even be able to say that we have a direct line to some dark steel trade. That might get their attention if they want it.
Just remember that, sister. Yeah, once more, we're putting out there Twisted Spire, Black Citadel, Dark Steel availability for trade.
Hold on. Let me write those down because
Go ahead.
I will forget.
The player will forget.
The player will forget. Yeah, go ahead.
Correct.
The player has forgotten.
Dark Steel. What was this twisted?
So our guild has direct access to a dark steel trade
Okay.
from the Underdark. Everdark.
That's where it's
Oi, Papas.
You tell him, Yen.
Oh,
Nice.
We have connections
Easy.
okay.
to the
Somebody got unplugged.
It was probably me. Yen, Chief. It was me. It was you.
Okay. Anything else?
We'll go get them upstairs for now.
Do not lock them up.
I'm not locking
Might
them up.
not be a good to mention
Yeah, Chief.
the
Come on, Chief.
storm's chosen.
Not a good idea to mention that. I
Not
would say.
Stay.
But let them know that we want to try and bring representatives.
Come on, I need you to make me a perception check.
Yeah, we're too deep in thought to actually
18.
notice.
Well, we're not talking loudly. We are very much whispering. So,
Follow that up with an Arcana check.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, I get +6, so 11.
yeah, this conversation
You
will
notice that the big golem next to the but the big golem next to the well seems to be keeping a particular eye on Tom. You're not sure why though, based off that Arcana check.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
So yeah, we'll get right into here when we end that portion of the conversation.
Okay.
And just that we're looking to bring in a higher rank representative.
Yeah. A high value representative who's not comfortable traveling by
road.
by road.
And it's far easier to get up here through a teleportation circle. So they would be coming from the Everdark.
Is there a specific name just in case they ask?
Yes,
We can name drop letters, or would that be too much?
that'd be a bit too much. Let me look at my stuff as far as I know.
Because if they ask who, I don't want to be like, well, I don't know, because that's not going to work.
Okay. Wait, what was that one dwarf that Afame, that Athame, put in control after we kicked out their previous mushroom farmer?
From the Spire. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Alright, well,
What are you asking about?
The High Tinker of the Spire. I can't remember his name.
Oh dear lord, hang on.
well, because I think we have bought mushrooms off of someone named Dylan Coolboard, but I think that was the previous mushroom farmer that was abusing the
Pull up a thing.
turned.
Does it say?
It was like the turned dwarf that had like inklings of being almost a mindful.
I'm flashing back to the Deep Spire because I still have it saved.
So
Convinced to be a guy from the Ash Village, the Ash Island, which is a powerful command for social skills. And that leads us to eccentric. No. Krieg. Let's send there. Ooh, we can talk about mushroom. No, wait.
we're trying to remember. She's trying to remember.
Don't roll me a history check while I try to find it.
Marriage, Great Breach, and
That would be you.
one more time.
Anopos doesn't know this.
What am I rolling?
History.
Let me double check my history.
Probably. +0.
And 0.
I found the name.
+0, that's a 10 flat.
That's good enough. Liliana Nevermind was the name of the Tinkerer from the Deep Spire. Little gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Liliana Tinkerer?
Liliana Nevermind.
Liliana, never mind.
Whose occupation is Tinker?
Whose occupation is Tinkerer.
Yeah.
Well, what's her name?
Liliana Nevermind.
Right, so never mind. So what's her name?
I'm going to fucking. Oh my god.
I give you full permission to smack Cody.
You say Liliana, never mind.
Her last name is literally Nevermind.
That is the name of all time to have torch.
Yep.
Okay.
Flashing back to the present.
Imagine introducing yourself. Her name's Liliana, never mind. Wait, so what's her name?
Yeah.
My brain's short-circuiting. His mother's name.
Oh, I have that.
Well, I do know her.
Victoria Darksteel.
Victoria Darksteel.
Victoria Darksteel?
Is,
Wasn't Steel Haven or Steel Haven?
No, Darksteel, as in she's the daughter of the Darksteel
family.
family.
I'm possessed by my mother.
Cool. We got
I guess.
Gotcha, perception check.
12 total.
Cool.
Do you want me to make one as well?
No. This was for Catcher specifically.
Okay.
Being the tallest that I am.
I'm not sure that had anything to do with it.
You might also want to note to them that we have a contract with Victoria Darksteel as well. As far as where we get our Darksteel from.
Understood. Anything else, or are we good to go in?
I think we're good to go in. Let's
Alright.
let's make the best of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will.
Hang on, I'm gonna break the map. Click.
He's gonna open the door.
I just clicked to open the door.
I got us there before the map.
Yeah.
was.
Give it a minute.
Opens door. Computer implodes.
Well, I mean, above BTT is free. That's the thing to remember.
True.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm paying $15 every 6 months.
Oh, you're donating?
No. The fact that they get some of their money from Wizards.
Oh, that's fair. So, as you guys walk in, I'm just going to place you here
Okay.
temporarily.
Okay.
The mage, flanked by a couple of Magan that are particularly. These ones are specialized.
Mhm.
Make me an Arcana check, Colin.
Okay.
And Catra, make me a history check.
25.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Both on the die.
With a 0 in history, 12 total.
Okay, you can't remember, but you have fought these before at the
Necromancer
City of
Citadel.
the Necromancer Citadel where you met Sin.
Yeah, the Citadel of Ash.
Yes. So you recognize them, but you don't remember what they do. You, however, recognize them immediately. These are Hypnos. They are particularly good at altering a person's mind.
Oh god. That's so fun.
The mage between them looks up at your group. It appears our lessons are done for today. I must talk with these newcomers. You are all dismissed. We will continue your magic lessons tomorrow. And they begin to file out.
Cool.
I'm guessing as the last one leaves, the door closes.
Yes, I'm not going to physically close the door. I'm not doing that.
At church.
Okay.
Proceeds to break map 2 more times.
I'm gonna go and walk up to the mage and I'm going to
And just for the sake of transparency, this is what the Hypnos Magan look like that are flanking her.
good to know.
I do not recognize your faces. What can I do you for?
Yes, we are traveling in here on behalf of some high-ranking officials. We're looking to gain access to the teleportation circle. They're not comfortable traveling by road to get here, as they would be high-value targets.
That is quite unfortunate. The problem is that the teleportation circle is not public access, not even for merchants. However, you could take a petition up to the High Coven who govern the city. I do not believe that they are available at the moment, but I could lead you to where you can wait for them.
I'm just gonna say one moment and then turn around and I'll say that the rest of this conversation will be in Elvish, and hope that they don't know Elvish. To ask Anopos if it's a good idea to even consider waiting.
We don't get word to them soon, then who knows what they'll do. If we don't at least get someone into the city, we may very well lose the Darksteel contract.
Wait a second.
Do they know Elvish?
Yeah, we're speaking this out loud.
I know. That isn't what I was rolling for. You have a horrible flashback for a moment of those Hypnosmagons. One of them brain controlled you once. That you remember. Because it induced a fear in you because you started attacking your friends.
Oh god. This sounds like it's gonna
Yeah.
go real bad, real fast.
Awesome.
Casual, slowly, just accidentally staring at one.
They're unperturbed by your stare.
You know they won't leave the Citadel without at least having the teleportation cycle. They're too high up in the family not to.
Yeah,
If they are nobility, as you say, then I think that waiting a few minutes for us to gather the leadership or a representative thereof would be warranted. Sister Amelia over here can show you the door. Excuse me for a moment while I break the map.
sick. Well, I guess that decision was made.
Bows head carefully. As a nod.
Right. Well, I'm just looking to bring in a representative of Victoria Darksteel.
Waiting for the map to stop being broken. There it goes.
That'll never happen.
Okay. It's no longer broken for me.
Yep, you guys are good. So you are led into this room. I'm just going to drag you guys in.
Okay.
Ah! Stop it. Quit clicking on your own people. I'm trying to force you to move.
I didn't touch nothing.
I did no such thing. I'm still waiting to load.
Classic.
Let's see.
Alright.
And then Amelia gives a gentle nod to you and steps out, closes the door. I am not going to close the door.
What door? Catcher will look around the room while we wait.
Yeah.
Studying the corners, double checking for anything haphazardly watching us.
Here's the problem. We still don't actually know where it is.
On a nurse.
That's the problem.
So you wait there for a couple of minutes. And that is when an individual walks. You see this door here that I'm not going to click on?
Uh-huh.
That's when an individual walks through that door.
Okay.
Well, more floats through that door.
Catcher is still
Setting an image to the game log. That is what they look like.
That is. Hey, look.
You recognize them immediately as Faye.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Gotta be careful with your words around Faye.
She walks in, offers you all a smile, and then floats over to this chair and sits down. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to attempt to not break the map by closing that door.
Catcher remains standing but offers a seat to her two siblings.
See on the door.
And then turns back towards the door. Turns eyes towards the door, back towards the group. My back essentially gets the back of his seat.
But
Or her
that
seat.
somehow offended your large friend.
Standard bodyguard.
Ah, I see. Yes, you two. Well, I do sense a fair amount of magic from this one. I'm Elijah. I am a part of the High Coven. What can I do for you?
Well, as my sister was trying to so eloquently explain, we have a contract from Victoria Darksteel to transport product up here. To
I
sell.
know the Darksteel name. Quite valuable.
She wants to start trading on the surface, and we were sent here as part of the trade guild that she made a contract with to try and get one of her representatives into at least each of the cities to look around for better contracts.
Deception check.
Stop breaking.
No. That's not gonna.
That is a 16.
Alright, fine. I concede.
Joe.
What did you roll?
16.
Interesting. This is the first time in decades that the Darksteel family has been willing to trade anything. They keep their metals very guarded, but I can think of a number of arcane components that would be greatly bolstered by such a material.
I don't know too much about it. I'm scout spokesperson sometimes. My sister's usually better. My sister's usually more eloquent, but it's been a long journey.
You must all be tired. Have you gotten accommodations?
We have a room at the Rusty Nail, but they...
As you mentioned that, I need you, for any persuasion or deception rolls from now on, add a 2 to your roll.
Okay.
Because the fact that you know the tavern's name and everything seems to be on the up and up has bolstered your persuasive skills.
Okay.
So that includes you, if you talk.
We have accommodations, but the representative that she wants to get up here was to get them up here as soon as possible. So
It is quite a journey from the Everdark.
that's why we wanted to use the magic circle. That way the representative can't be intercepted.
The representative would be allowed only, not any merchandise. That would have to come around the law.
They wanted to be able to make contracts up here, and the best place. This is one of the 3 best places on the continent to do it.
I'm glad that our fair city seems to hold such regard. Make me a persuasion roll, plus 2 to your roll.
That is 18.
Okay. However, our circle is a closely guarded secret.
Only
While
one.
I certainly could allow you there, she
Yeah.
turns her head towards Kama. A person with such magical energy would not be allowed in such vicinity. I do not wish our magic circle to be copied down. However, I can bring you a small trinket that will allow you to bring it back and connect them to this magic circle. I will warn you now. It is highly guarded. If anyone comes through but her, they will be engaged on sight.
Good to know. I will inform the representative once she sends them the message later tonight. Then we'll try to get them here as soon as possible. But
She holds her hand out and, like out of thin air, produces a small glowing stone. This will allow one person admittance, so long as they know someone with the teleportation circle spell, or the teleportation spell that can connect to the circle.
well, they definitely have somebody down there for that specific purpose. It's the entire reason why we came up.
Understood. Get some rest for tonight. I wish you a fair journey in the morning. Until then, I bid you adieu. I have other matters to attend to.
With you? And so,
Don't open the door.
oh, you can move us over walls. Just send us.
I can move you over walls. Just let me know that that's what you want to do. Where do you want to go?
Send us back to the inn.
We'll effectively just go to our room.
Wow.
Cue the teleportation sounds of an Enderman.
Heavily lit. Rough.
Well, honestly, that is pretty much good enough. Because
I need you to make me an Arcana check.
okay, 11.
Cool.
Nothing about the item.
Okay.
Incredible.
So you get back to the inn. No real issues.
Alright, let's head up to our room.
Oh, I do need you to make me one more Arcana check as you pass by the goal.
Okay.
That keeps keeping an eye on you.
19.
It is a Mage Hunter Golem,
Oh,
which is why it's keeping an eye on you specifically. It's obviously not doing anything because you haven't broken any laws, but it is not to be trifled with.
I would imagine so. It's pretty big.
Mage.
Alright.
Well,
So, let's also.
Fields.
No,
this is an interesting.
if anyone else pops up besides Miss Victoria, problem.
Well, we'll just have to get this to Miss Victoria's representative done.
Well, that might not be incredibly difficult to do, I guess.
I'm just vibing to the music right
It might be more difficult. We actually have to get into the city now.
Wonder how busy they are today.
Well, you
Well,
got
they are defending the bastion.
Ooh, we could probably try to see if the sun can be reached.
By the way, your persuasion roll
Uh-huh.
didn't matter. They rolled a
Yeah,
Incredible.
it would have required me to roll a nat 20 as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I spent my nat 20 for the night.
Fair.
Two of them.
You wouldn't happen to have the sending spell, would you?
I do.
Well- Why do you have to make it so far away?
Unfortunately.
I didn't put it there.
But do you have teleport?
I have teleportation circle.
Which is the right spell in order to use a teleportation spell.
Mm-hmm.
I've made one. Yeah. Took you a while.
So, in theory, I guess all we need to do is get, I guess, just drill us into to use the teleportation to get there, and he can get the circle. Wouldn't be too difficult. It's a significantly better odds than trying to break in there and be there for long enough to get the circle. So
Well, at least you have Triolus's teleportation and circle location. We can at least get inside the city that way.
mm-hmm.
At least with this as the ultimate item. Why don't you try identifying it?
Sure.
See if you can get information on it.
Yeah, we can cast Identify. I just mark that spell slot usage.
Yeah, you should be able to ritual cast it.
I guess.
I'd have to check Warlock to see if that's okay. It's possible, but
I don't know if you can actually do that.
I think only wizards can.
I know wizards can. I know sorcerers technically can, and artificers, but I don't know if
Warlocks have that ability.
warlocks have the ritual caster built into them.
I don't think so.
I'll do a quick check on that, but
It doesn't say that I can anywhere that I can see.
I think you gain it based off of your pact boon.
I don't think I have any packed features that will need to do that. So.
Not a pact feature, but your pact boon.
Oh.
I think.
Wings old.
Grants you additional cantrips and that, but
No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. It's at least not listed in my features or grades. So.
yeah, but it doesn't mark it.
You said you cast Identify on the stone, right?
Yeah, I will be casting Identify on the stone.
Make me another Arcana check at advantage.
At advantage? Okay. Six, 17?
So you can tell that if you and Triolis and anybody else who's really adept with magic were to study this long enough, you would probably be able to use the residual energy from it to identify that teleportation circle that they're referring to. Regardless of its technical one-time use.
Oh, I see. Well, it's probably best to have both of us look at it.
Yeah, we don't know if we'll be able to teleport. We should be able to teleport.
Well, we can teleport out to the Bastion or to the teleportation circle in Anavasi. Those are the only teleportation circles I currently have available to teleport to.
Yeah, if we head to the Bastion, we can contact them immediately at least.
I don't think we've copied down the Bastion one yet.
No, when you learn teleportation circle, you get 2 for free.
And you also gain, when you make the teleportation circle room in the Bastion, it gives them to you for free.
Yeah.
Accommodate and make the one in the Bastion for Triolis.
No, well, it just when it gets made, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so Triolis knows the Bastion one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it would have been one of Kama's free ones, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Just checking.
So yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's still here?
Still sitting at the table as we walk in.
Seems to be avoiding eye contact specifically.
I don't think we were actually gone that long, to be fair.
No,
But
Short meeting.
short conversation.
yeah, so I think we should go up to our room.
Yeah, I figured that we went up to the room for you to cast the Identify on the item.
Yeah, presumably. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I need to roll something then. As you pass by, the girl looked up for a second. Hey, have you a drink? But seems really nervous about asking.
I'll catch up with you two here shortly.
Yeah, we've got time. Take your time.
And take a seat next to her. So, you wanted to buy me a drink? I can do the same for you.
Yes. Seems very awkward.
Cole? Roll up? You?
And I assume we're going to be up in the room. And
Yes.
so I will let Anopos know that it's possible to gain access to the teleportation circle if we can spend some time to study this stone down. Or, I guess that's good enough wording. Why not? Just study the stone for a little while.
Well, we got the guarantee, and we got Victoria. If we bring Victoria along with us, we may gain access.
And it's gone.
Oh,
Yay.
And it's gone.
But it's going to be a tough fight.
yeah. The problem being at that point is that if we teleport with too many people, it probably will not end well for us, with guards being
It's heavily guarded. We need to cancel the distraction we need. So if you teleport back to the Bastion and get them together, you two can study and get the teleportation cycle proper.
And you and Catcher are gonna stay here?
Well, we'll probably be slightly less noticeable if you're not here, given how much seems to be noticing our group.
Okay.
No, if they do ask us, we say, yeah, we sent him back we sent her back.
Understood. In that case, I will be casting teleportation circle to go to the bash.
As you begin to cast the circle, I need you to make an Arcana check.
Yep. Seeing if this
19.
Total or on the die?
No, it was a 13 on the die. But I get +6.
You notice as you begin to cast the spell that there seems to be some kind of counter magic beginning to activate.
Oh boy.
You have a moment in which to make a decision on continuing to cast the spell or to cancel it.
What's the worst that can happen? I'll be casting it, fuck it.
We've been in this town before.
Kama really said, "Hold my beer."
Yep.
Hold my beer.
I need a different dice.
it's the caster's choice. So.
Yep.
Kama said, "Oh baby, you."
What's the last thing Kama said before she kicked the bucket? Hey, want to see Spartan kick this bucket?
Yeah.
So, the counter magic activates.
Okay.
Your spell disperses, and you take 9 psychic damage.
Okay. That's fine, but
You also hear some commotion outside.
fun.
And you see
Oh god.
Catcher is the only one that gets to see this.
oh my god, a group of the guards march in and begin looking around. One of them approaches the barkeep. We need access to all rooms. Now. Barkeep's like, oh crap. Begins fumbling around trying to grab keys. Catria sees all of this.
Welcome to when things go tits up.
So, you want to head back to your room for a short bit?
Maybe anywhere but here. I live down the road though.
Sure, I will walk you. Gets up. Arms arm.
So you two walk out together. As you begin to walk towards the door, 2 of the guards post at the doors. No one allowed out until we find the culprit. Someone broke Cardinal Rule 3.
Look over to her.
Oh! Okay. And she goes back and sits back down.
Walks with her back to the table. What's Cardinal Rule 3?
No long teleportation spells in the city.
Oh. I'll be right back. He gets up, walks over as they're still preparing, walks up to our room,
Okay.
Opens the door, closes the door carefully. We don't go. I don't know what happened, but they're here, and they're already looking about. Something about breaking Cardinal Rule free. No long teleportations in city.
Wow. Good to know.
Well, we have a couple seconds before they start storming through rooms. What should we do?
I'm just putting you all here so you can't see what's going on.
Cool.
Either we play along, I apologize. I hope that we can plead that, it was an accident, being that we're new here.
What was the name of that fae that we were talking to like 30 seconds ago?
Someone wrote it down. I hope.
Really?
Short-term memory loss. Or more correctly, what's the name that she gave you?
That's fair. It is a fae, I guess.
It sounded like
the real question is, did she give us one?
Yep. She gave you guys a name. Yes, she did.
She did.
I
remember that. It sounded like a dude's name. That's why I was confused. It was like, that looks like a chick.
I know she introduced herself. I just don't remember. what her name was.
I got too distracted, wasn't able to write it down.
I'm running on. Looks like I'm gonna sleep right now. I'm not.
It sounded like a dude's name. That's all I remember.
That's not helpful.
I'm just telling you that's what I remember because it was that's a chick and it sounded like a dude's name. I'm all right. I know that.
Probably. But
Do you remember? Do you remember?
No.
Well, that's awful, then, is it?
I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find where I wrote it down.
Representative with a high, representative of a high covenant.
So, I think it started with a D and I or something like that. E sound.
E sound?
E's, yeah.
That could be true. I don't know. I don't remember.
The player does not remember right now. And the player didn't write it down.
And DM doesn't know where he wrote it down. So,
I'm looking.
that feels like a freebie.
I do not remember the name, so I apologize. So I'm going to make up a new one on the fly and eat it later. When I go back to watch the video, go, crap. You said it started with an E?
It's not really an E sound, I think.
We're going to go with Erissa. E-R-I-S-S-A.
That definitely wasn't it.
Probably not.
It's not, but it is now.
It is now.
It couldn't be Narissa. But, member of the High Coven. Or represent, member of the High Coven, correct?
Yes, member of the High Coven. So, you guys had your small talk.
Okay.
A couple seconds later, open up.
Now or never.
I will go over and open the door, and
You're being stared down at by a guard who looks. They're normally a nice pale blue. He looks a little more red than he was before. Almost like he was activated.
incredible. I'm going to. I assume I'm the one who has the stones at this point since I identified it, and was going to be taking it somewhere. So I assume I have it.
Yes.
I'm going to hold the stone up to the guard and say that this was given to us by Erissa of the High Coven. We were trying to transport it to its intended user without it having a chance to be stolen. We know that it's very dangerous for these kinds of objects to be out there.
We found the culprit. The rest of you can go to sleep. You lot are coming with us. Yes.
I would have started with yes. What would
For you.
They knew that they were coming for us, and
they knew they were looking for somebody.
that's fair. And they
You
were
just definitely gonna find it.
You just opened the door and said, "Listen, I know it's in that lab. I just work here." They just admitted to the crime.
Welcome to Lawful.
It was very funny.
they were going to find us.
Yeah. I mean, you could have maybe passed the perception. I don't know. It's
You,
funny.
you might have been able to pass a deception check. You might have been able to do something.
Or just,
I would rather that we have the cover of someone in the high coven than hoping I make a good roll on lying
no, that's fair. I just wouldn't.
and then get caught lying.
I just wouldn't start with admitting to a crime when the cops show up.
I thought it was a crime, to be fair.
Yeah, but like, you open the door and was like, "It was me." It was funny. It was funny.
Okay.
It was
So
funny.
you guys do not resist.
No, there's not.
You are escorted out.
As we are heading down, I would like to chuck a single gold over to that one girl that was flirting with me.
She catches it.
For the next drink. See if I see ya. Saunters out.
Okay. Switch the music here.
That music is very fun.
Something bad music.
I'm gonna play Castle and Infiltration.
That. Sure.
So, you guys are escorted out, back into the church, straight through the room you were in, to the back room, and down a set of stairs.
Okay.
You're led into a communal area where you are told to stay.
Okay.
I'm going to switch the battle map.
What the break?
Hopefully not.
Be officer.
Hopefully this one is far less laggy than the other.
I hope so.
This one's much smaller, so
Yes.
How long did it take you to make that first one?
shut up.
I was genuinely curious.
I didn't make it. I had to modify what was there with all the walls. It took me a while.
Yeah, no, just
Hour and a half, probably.
just yell at me for being genuinely curious. Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, fuck you. You asked.
Currently looking around,
I wanna
seeing
know how
what's
many
going on. Or seeing who's around, I should say, and seeing if I recognize anybody that's down here currently.
You're told to sit at the table. You do not currently recognize anyone. But you are surrounded by either Magan or mages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still leaning into the fact we're siblings in a company. Katria will have her arms crossed, elbows off the table, and waiting patient, looking at her two siblings.
And you watch as Anoplos just points directly at Kama.
Okay.
She tried to get the item to the appropriate person.
Probably should have asked if we were allowed to do that in town.
It's been a long
You are approached by a mage that you do not recognize. This is a male. Looks mostly human as far as you can tell. Has a hood. I was told you broke Cardinal Rule 3.
We were attempting to finish off the job that we were told to do. The item that was given to us by High Coven Arissa was to be we are going to attempt to transport it directly to Victoria Blocksteel.
And she didn't mention the fact that long-range teleportation was impossible here, and that you were going to have to get there probably in the morning.
No.
We wanted to get it there as soon as possible to prevent it from possibly getting stolen by anybody else in the city if this contract is as lucrative as our guild says it is, then handing that item over would be akin to a death sentence.
Fair. Turns our attention towards you. You certainly must have felt something as you began to cast that spell. While there is a built-in delay to the counter magic, certainly you felt it.
Whilst I did feel it, it would seem to make sense that a town like this, full of mages and all of the like, who presumably are connected to this is it council? Right?
The High Coven.
High Covenant would know that they've given such an item, and falling immediately knowing that it's someone with teleportation would perhaps not want this item to have a chance to be stolen.
While I do understand that, when did you arrive?
Earlier today.
Yes, earlier today. We have not been here very long.
What gate did you enter?
We would have
What-
seen.
We would have seen
My
it
brain
from
is-
outside, but I assume
You have not. No, you guys have never gotten close enough to a gate to really.
Well,
know
we've
it.
seen the town from the outside. You
Yeah,
guys be able to
And
see it.
telescope.
And telescope, but that would not have been able to read the writing on the gate.
My directions are bad. What's the east or west?
Well, I can't
I
even
don't
look
know
at
the
the
reason. What do you got?
It is in Boston if you need to look at the big map.
That's my.
just because if
I will let you know now you came from the south.
okay,
Generally.
Map itself.
I assume it's
Yeah, south. Would have come from the south side. I think it was the south gate.
I'm speaking with her right now.
So,
it would. Yeah, it seems like the only logical location for a gate would be on the south side or the east side, since the other sides are water or have nothing else there. So I would say saying south side is a
The south
safe
gate.
bet. Yes, the south.
It's standard procedure for every person who enters to go over the 5 cardinal rules before they're allowed admittance into the city. I will ask you again. Who did you see at the south gate?
We don't recall. It was a very, very long days of travel, and we were very tired. It's possible we just forgot.
Make me a deception roll.
Okay.
you're good.
Roll high. Well, I have a +9 perception.
Yeah, but
22.
okay. Then you will have to excuse me, as I must send someone to find out who is on shift. If they did not read you the cardinal rules, they have violated their duties.
Like I said, it was a very long day of travel. It's very likely they did tell us. We just forgot.
No, but he's trying to look like he's falling asleep at the table.
Catcher is.
Well, it seems that you all are all very tired. The 5 cardinal rules. Report anyone suspicious is number 1. Number 2. Any use of offensive magic in the city is prohibited. Number 3. Any long-range teleportation of any kind is not permitted in the city. If you wish to use it, you must exit the city and the barrier first. Number 4, violence of any kind will be dealt with swiftly. The Magan have very little tolerance for it. And lastly, any members of the High Coven will be obeyed no matter what. Questions?
We understand. We apologize for all this disorder we've done.
Are you going to remember this time?
Yes, we remember being told twice, especially with an experience like this. We're very
Twice. Now, I need you all to extend your hands. Palm up.
Using the hand that's not marked by Lilith.
She presses her thumb into your hand. There's a burning sensation and a small blue mark. And she goes around to each of you.
Okay.
You have been marked. Any further violations, there will be no mercy. Go to your rooms. Rest.
They said it was a dude.
Yeah, sorry. Forgot.
Wow.
I get mixed up because the icon is a female.
There you have the
Looks can be
name of the mage that told us the rules this time. That way, we can at least confirm it. Or give confirmation that we have actually received it if anyone ever asks again.
I hate you.
He was ready for prison. He was not ready for the name of the lead prison guard.
No, this is just one of the
Holding area.
Random
whatever.
mage 39.
They have no need for prisons. They just kill people.
Random interrogator number 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 not.
Interrogatus
Oh.
Nemoris. I don't know.
Oh, welcome to the DM experience.
It happens like that sometimes.
Sometimes you just have
Look,
too
I'm
many
in a
people.
wall. Oh no.
Trellis is in a wall.
I am Ixal.
Look down on your map. I'm at a wall.
And it's gone.
So, what was his name again?
God damn.
Because I couldn't hear.
Ixar. IXAR. Go
Ixar.
ahead and take care of
And it's gone.
It's just hanging out. Oh, this is the whole thing. That's very funny.
Well, see, on my DM screen, I deleted him off there because he didn't show up. He didn't come with the group. He didn't refresh.
Nice.
I had to refresh, so that's what happens.
Anyway.
Oh, that is hilarious.
So,
Wait, you dead?
I guess so. You guys are released back to your rooms. As you leave, I need all three of you to make a perception check.
And yeah, I
19.
17 total.
Okay?
27.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Wait, aren't we still maintaining gaze?
Yes, but that only works for you.
Right.
So you can see that we are doing nothing, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. Not helpful, I guess.
And I don't think you took the horse.
I don't know.
You guys were supposed to take the horse.
Doubtful.
Okay. So you guys get back to your room. Safe and sound. No real issues.
Double check and see if that one cute lady is there.
No? No. She's since left. She didn't have much hope that you were going to return.
She's gonna be surprised tomorrow.
You hate to see it. I might be able to see the map on my screen in 3 years when it loads.
Well, you have the TV until then.
That's
Yeah, but he can't see anyway, so what is the map?
well, Fucking true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I guess.
I love how Kama was like, "Oh, hey, counterspell magic, we ball."
Wow. You know, that immediately was just like, fuck it.
Actually, that was one of the things that saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she had like feigned ignorance or something.
I'm not saying fake ignorance, but I'm saying if the cops come to your door, don't immediately admit to whatever you did.
Guys, we gotta figure out something.
It's better to feign ignorance than to lie and be like, oh, I didn't lie. I'm like, I never said lie.
I never said that. I was just saying, maybe they don't take you to jail.
Okay, so you guys get back to your room. What do you do? Besides grab me one of those Oreo cupcakes.
Well, I think it's unlikely the gates will be open all night.
I say we rest and leave in the morning with this stuff. It should allow us to get in there. By the way, the place they took us through, yeah, that was a secret passage. It's not for public viewing. What do you want to bet that the magic circle's down there?
I would say it's very likely. However,
I got 2 souls.
the odds of actually getting in there are probably pretty low.
But we don't need to get in there anymore. You got the item. You and Trios can study it, take a day or so, and at that point, it should allow us to get everything ready.
That is true.
No! Do not fall.
Are we going to be doing a long?
And, Kama, good work.
Yes.
You got us into an area that's not normally seen, and we saw a fair amount of what we would like to see. Exactly what they had down there. Gods and mages.
It's unlikely you need that many guards and mages in one place for no good reason.
In addition to that, this will help a little bit. At least with the deception.
True.
So we just gotta make sure we report any activities, no offensive spells, no long-range teleportation, no violence, and if should we encounter any of the high member covenants, listen to.
The Hive Coven. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it Southgate in the morning. We're going to exit the barrier, and that should allow us to get back to our group. At that point,
Just outside the barrier.
Yeah, at that point we don't even need to use teleportation to really get anywhere.
no, but we should probably head to the Bastion anyways.
That's true.
If for nothing else, then to restock on any supplies and make sure everything's at least standing.
Gives us a chance to prepare anything we need.
And it'll provide us a little bit of protection while you two study the stone.
It'll also give us a chance to have the rest of the group be prepared. If you saw how well on the Magus were. What's even worse, I swear I saw a couple of mind controllers. Them hypno guys. Think.
Mind control.
And you can confirm, Thomas. You know what they do.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen those type at least.
We encountered them back in the Everdark. They were being used by this one necromancer. She's no longer a problem at the moment, but
She's currently a statue.
Unfortunate.
Voluntarily.
Oh. Okay.
for the memory link.
Someone was using her blood.
I see. Well, I guess nothing else to it but the long run.
Okay, so getting back to the majority of the group, because we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna do all of your long rests. No issues. Okay, so note them down, type them to me. Let me get through this, please.
Yeah, we're fast tracking this to where the group gets together again.
As you guys leave out the south gate in the morning, you can see one of the guards is getting a very stern talking to. And the guard's just like, I swear before everything, I made sure they understood the importance. I don't get it. Like, that kind of situation.
Right.
That was just Sergeant just bad mouthing this freaking specialist.
Sauntering through.
Rip private.
You did notice her in the morning. She was working though. She didn't notice.
She failed a perception check.
hate to see it.
I don't know.
So in the morning,
How do you
your group,
perceive something that big?
if you're busy working,
You're busy trying not to also get yelled at, probably. Getting yelled at yourself. I cannot tell you how many people I sneak up on work at work. I just stand there behind them. Look, sneaking up on people is not as hard as you think it is. It's not.
it's really not.
It's not. You just have to walk.
Especially when they're focused on something.
Yeah, they'll be talking, especially when that thing is not getting yelled at.
So you guys make it. So in the morning, you all reconvene. The floor is yours.
I can turn on the battle.
Did you find her? Bag?
Unfortunately not, but we do know the location of at least the circle and possibility of the High Coven themselves.
Okay. So, does it change the plans then? Sort of.
We might want to reconvene at
Very quiet bird noises.
we might want to reconvene at Bastion itself. If for no other reason than to stock up on resources and materials.
Alright.
I'll also show this stone to Triolis and say,
We also
we need to
got
study this to get the
Once
teleportation.
we're back at the Bastion, we can take it to the Arcane Study and work on it.
We need to reverse engineer this.
that way our two casters can have their blood self memorized.
Unless you guys have any arguments, our general idea is when we find those hags, melee fighters are going to melee, casters are going to cast.
I would be dead.
That's a crazy plan. It's so. If you have any qualms with that,
I would be careful.
How much casting in the city at all?
it don't do that.
Town.
What happens?
You'll get counter magic will automatically be cast and it'll alert the guards.
Oh.
That's gonna neuter our casters straight up.
And I hate to say it, but the guards that you're using are magus.
You'll also take some psychic damage. What?
So,
What are they?
They're maguses, the same type of beings that we were dealing with back at the Citadel of Ash.
first.
They weren't there for.
No, he's
Oh,
telling
yes. I can also explain to them exactly the type
Jesus
of creature
fuck.
if I remember. No,
Mage
it's okay.
Do I roll?
This may not be a good place for us to send our casters in.
What else are they going to do?
I don't know.
Is there a way to maybe disable the barrier? Okay, maybe not the barrier, but at least the counter magic. Well, the barrier seems as what
The barrier is counter magic.
What about the chaos hag? Is her protection worth anything
Well,
in that regard?
she'll at least
Well, we can find that out.
yeah. She'll be able to disguise you all, or at least those of you who aren't technically living, or at least only partially living.
Okay.
Should we tell them how we got that close? Like, I mean, we did technically use his mom.
Say,
Oh yeah.
We did technically use his mom.
the cover story is low-ranking members, scout members of a guild that was looking to bring up Darksteel as a part of a trade contract. Easiest way to make
So
somebody
use my mother's name.
have to use your mother's name, but she's already on the surface, so
That's true.
you don't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Roxas gets up from where he was against the tree.
They're expecting a representative rather high up in the guild. They are only expecting one using that specific token.
So, me that goes in.
You can go in as a representative, and you could probably get more information because you could meet with the High Coven directly.
Exactly.
And given that we actually do have a supply of Darksteel,
We do.
we could definitely use that as leverage.
I would, however, caution you that it would appear that they very much do not appreciate the presence of magical casters anywhere near this teleportation center.
But if a caster decided was a representative, they would not. They'd have to let them in.
Correct. Before forewarned.
We were forewarned. We could either get your mother or we could get a representative directly done by her, which would make it far easier for us to get in. And if they're high ranking enough, you can bring guards.
True.
Well, us three would have to disguise ourselves if we were to do that again.
I'm assuming you got in
I
trouble.
wasn't even able to find a proper clothing shop.
Guaranteed. You think you could dispel this?
Try to spell on the mark.
Or maybe wait till we're not right next to the city to try that. But
But
We're outside there. We're outside.
You used dispel magic on his mark?
Yeah.
It worked. And it vanishes.
well,
Easy
if
enough.
it works, it works, I guess.
Is that everyone, all three of them, or just the one?
Just the one that he was focused on.
It has to be one at a time.
Okay.
Fun fact.
I'll mark off a third level spell for that.
I imagine it'll take us a while to actually decipher this stone if we.
However, as you dispel it, I need you to make me an Arcana check, Realus.
Jesus Christ, dude! I wish I could roll good.
Do you think
I'm rolling for this
might be
spell.
spelling too early?
I will never another double.
32.
Oh,
Was that natural 20?
No, that's a 19.
As you
I have
disperse
a
it,
13 on
as you disperse it, you can tell there was tracking magic as a part of it.
They're tracking you.
of course they are.
I'll go around and get the other two. I'll be out third level spells for the day, but
Kama would be able to get us to the bastion anyways with teleportation circle.
That's true. Since we did a long rest, I have my slots back.
and I can actually get at least one of those back
So what's-
on a short rest.
what's our new entrance plan?
So
Well, we got time to figure that out. So
you all would be able to pose as bodyguards for.
I can't hear
Hang on. Yeah, one at a time, please.
You all would be able to pose as bodyguards for whoever the representative is. And if she designates Trillis as the representative, there's not much they can say about it because it'd be true. We just have to get her to do so.
Technically,
The problem is
you would know that only one person's allowed to come to the teleportation circle.
Yes,
You would know
I
that.
do.
So bodyguards would not be allowed. You know that.
And
I don't, but you do. So that's the plan you want to go with. We can go with that, but then you're gonna get killed. I can't tell you that I'm not gonna do it because I don't know.
What if you guys are talking about this inside the house, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Should we get the door?
I'll go. Let Trillis.
Hidden.
Yeah, let
You're in the
Trillis-
back, aren't you?
Yeah, let Trillis.
I'll get to the
Two different places.
Outside town.
Yeah.
Let
Why are
Trillis,
you hiding?
so you answer the door.
What are you hiding?
Make me a quick dexterity saving throw.
What are you hiding from? What hiding? Oh. Just say.
Oh, that's not great. 8.
You're knocked on your butt to the hag barges in as you open the door.
Which hag?
The one, the whole. You guys don't know the chaos hag.
Yes.
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 We know because we know there's a hag in charge of the city.
There's only one hag that you guys have seen so far.
No, but we know there's a hag in charge of the city.
Yes.
So you say the hag enters, like,
The Chaos Hag.
okay, it's an ugly list.
This is the one that I know of.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You guys keep the hornet's nest. And she comes in and stands around the group.
They picked a hornet's nest.
A little bit. I love it.
We have a way of getting to the teleportation circle.
Oh, excellent.
Only one person to start.
wow.
They are being cautious, of course. They are likely to have it heavily guarded.
That I assume so.
We don't know it's one person to start.
No, he said that. He
But
told everybody.
Did you
I did say that they want one person to start, but they probably wouldn't protest bodyguards.
Okay, sorry.
Because, I'm sorry, no one in their right mind sends one person to any place
No, that's
if
fair.
they're high enough ranking.
Yeah, I also did tell Trillis that we could study the stone to actually get the teleportation circle, like just
There is also the issue that they did forewarn that if anyone else but whoever was representative was the one to use it, violence would occur. So that's something to look out for. If they see multiple instead of the one, they may consider it a breach of that particular contract. So we may just have to be ready for some conflict before we can resolve it, if we still want to keep up this.
Well, if we want to do that, let's get Cheryl designated as the representative. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chaos.
It was delicious.
Hey,
However, your plan is but a bit flawed, if I am listening correctly. Who all went?
That would be me, the big gal here, and the little gal there.
As the magically inclined one, I'm sure you noticed that they have both non-magical and magical countermeasures.
Yes, that was quite obvious.
They are likely to be positioned next to said circle in their strongest form. I know my sister. She is paranoid but vain. Sending more than one is essentially an open invitation for conflict. If you use that stone. But if I may, perhaps sending a message from someone who would normally have access to that circle may be a wiser route, if you know anyone of that stuff.
Oh, that'd be nice to know. Kind of thing.
Sorry. Say what you just said. What she said. My brain lagging. Drugs.
Essentially, she said that if you guys were able to find someone who would normally have access to that circle and say that a group was coming in from them, you wouldn't be immediately engaged.
I don't think we know anyone.
Who would have access to that circle regularly?
Yes, Miss
Almost certainly the High Covenant that we talked to.
I'll take a cheap.
The High Coven would have access to it. Not a single merchant or any type of merchant guild would have access to it.
I will tell you now, as a hint, there is one person in your guys' collective history that you know would have access to this.
Huh.
History check?
Would it be? Do you think someone amongst the Olympians would have access to it?
Very possible.
Who's the governor of the realm? What's his name?
We got
Apollotus.
Mechanical beholder man?
Yep.
Apollotus.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, we can use the teleportation circle in that city.
Doesn't Apollotus owe us a favor?
No.
No, not from that.
Supposed to get that can help you guys vanquish.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do it by himself.
Wow, maybe.
To be fair, I was the one who ate the brain first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was wanting to talk about this when everyone got to the base in the morning.
Well, we're here in the morning at the base.
They're just all involved with the plot. So if it's not about the plot, if it's just a side thing, I would wait.
Or put it in the character chat.
Yeah, burning character chat. There you go.
Because we're kind of focused with Chaos Hag currently in tower, and we're trying to figure out a heist at this point.
Unrelated. We do need to talk about this.
Nowhere near ice water. We make one just label.
Okay. One person talking at a time.
Well, Pulsus could get in. I don't think
By
he
name, perhaps.
I may have to have one of you disguise me because they know who I am.
I mean, I guess I could. And if we hear me out, let's make.
I was gonna say, what type of dresses you got? I'll see what I can fit in.
Listen, I've got to.
Big black lady in a dress.
I know how to work makeup and whatnot. I just need a disguise kit, and then we can use like a magical overlay just in case.
Might be worth considering.
Well, if we want to get into the city, and I'm pretty sure, given that the hag that your sister has control of, I'm pretty sure Polytus doesn't particularly care to not have control over his own city.
You could try to work that angle.
So,
I doubt that he would take it lying down. He may confront them directly. I don't know.
honestly,
I can't read that creature.
that'd probably work out in our favor. If he confronted your sister directly. The rest of the High Coven I wouldn't know. Because if they've been under charm, yeah.
Which is highly likely. The worst part is, I recently discovered that she is disguising herself as some sort of fae, so they wouldn't even really realize that it was because they were a hag.
Arissa?
That is her name.
Then we've met. And she knows our faces.
Interesting.
She knows my backside.
Your hair is haunting me, darling.
Try doing something with it.
She's like, I recognize
So
the
you-
cheese
So
anyway.
you know the hag. Then
So we've met the hag.
It would appear so.
this may be easier.
Not that performance.
So the place that she was located at was a temple to no particular god that we could hail. And we were led down a particular secret passageway in the back rooms.
Should note the front room does
Yes,
double as
enter the back rooms.
Yeah.
should note the front of the church does double as a magic classroom. So when we were entering, they were wrapping up a magic lesson. So if we do happen to go from deep inside and out the front, we may be encountering lesser mages and novice mages
Well, if she's as paranoid
At
as
least one master.
and at least one master.
and she's as paranoid as you say, she's probably hiding directly under the church in the highest security location.
Is that where you think the circle is?
Yep.
Odds are like
my guess was entirely wrong.
No.
no.
We'll get there.
So Papa,
Chief is enjoying being on my lap.
Yes, and Yen's jealous.
Down, Jay. So what's
Somebody hold Yen.
so
The big baby.
we send one person inside, and then they vouch
You
for
you have to get him off your lap if you want her to stop.
or we could talk to Polytus and he can confront her directly.
Heal.
in confront her.
The fact that she's controlling his city.
Okay.
One of his cities at least. I don't think he
If we
particularly
approach Apollotos, he would be what's the word? Obligated to at least hear us out. Live.
at least as far as that goes. If he knows about her sister, then we'll have to see what she's paying him effectively, because it certainly isn't in loyalty. She's running that place like her own little fiefdom.
Well, if she's working with Apollotos, then
That's only if.
maybe we shouldn't go to him.
I
No,
think-
Apollotos might be receiving taxes or something out of it, because it is. I'm sure he requires some sort of payments
But
to maintain.
We can speculate all we want, but until we ask, we won't know.
exactly, we might as well get a hold of him, and we can.
I'm out of third level spells right now.
Oh, that's fine. I say we head back to the Bastion and take everything with us.
I thought we were already.
No, you're at the tower, not the bastion.
Well, it's-
Very different places.
We're just outside
Yeah.
the barrier.
Okay.
I don't believe she was particularly happy when I shut her eye, though.
So we're heading to the Bastion.
So we're going to the Bastion.
And we're going to talk to Apolytos.
Well, he can recover the spells that he needs to at least send a
Do us
message.
sending to Apolytos.
He can recover the spell. What?
He can recover.
Hold
he
on.
can recover
Real
his
quick. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll me a history check.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm.
He didn't give us anything to communicate with him. I got 19.
Yes, he did. It's floating around you invisibly.
Oh. 0.
Kind of appears next to you. Yes. What can I do you for?
Need to send a message to Apolytos.
Oh. All right. The little. Imagine a ghost from Destiny.
Yeah, no, I never said.
Holy crap!
Roxas is back. Sorry. My brain is not there right now. I understand. What message do we want to send to Apolytos?
Halberim's been taken over by a hag using a charm mirror. The entire coven's been.
I would tell him the Mirror of Envy, which is one of the items we were looking for. Because they said it would absolutely help us find those. So
I can record a message and send it to him, but I need to know who I need to be looking at.
So they're both in the camera.
It just grabs Zero.
Well, you can let me go. I can do it myself.
That's not as funny though.
I want you to say what I'm going to say to him, and I'll just record whatever.
Alright.
Huh?
So, I'm going to be the mouthpiece. I'm going to be the brain. He's going to be the mouthpiece.
Okay. So yes, because he's not brainy.
Yes.
Got it.
Brain not working.
The High Coven of Halberim has been compromised by a hag with the Mirror of Envy. We're looking to enter the city, take the mirror back, possibly remove the hag. If you could vouch for us or grant us passage into there, we may be able to take her out without harming any of the High Coven. If you'd like to help us return the city fully to your control,
Reach back out.
effectively reach back to us, return a message to us with an idea of what you would like.
Okay. And that's what I will be.
Okay. And all right. Please wait. We just kind of hovering there for a bit.
Yep.
In the meantime,
The dragon vessel.
is it? Do you just mean to say any type of dragon blood, such as Kobold or Dragonborn?
Anything that has the dragon surname attached to their school.
Because the way this reads wasn't. He said to me. I wasn't great English.
Trust me, I was trying to GM and type.
That's fine. All right. Dragon blood. Got it. Cool.
And it would get to this third stage.
No, we got that.
But then, so with my thing that I won't be able to know, or
No, you rolled high enough. You know the ingredients are in it.
for the full, to actually fully awaken it.
No, you will never know what to do to fully awaken it.
Well, you have to get it to the third stage first before you know that anyway.
Well, no. So my thing, let me to get.
You can get things up to an awakened level, and you will know how to get it to exalted.
Okay. Well, I'm saying, like, even if you knew how to get to, like, if it was at the base level, you don't know all the steps. You do the one step.
Normally you don't. He has a special ability that'll help him to decipher.
Okay.
Which is helpful when you're using the special items.
Okay.
And it also helps with the items, like Screed's items. His
Cool.
hat, Catria's blood.
Sure.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Blood magic. Blood of blood.
You have blood of blood.
Alright, that's right. Yeah, we already discussed that. Anywho's,
And I was gonna try to.
What was it, about a gallon of blood last time?
anywho's, it's
Yeah, that was the question to Roxas.
Oh, I refer to, so I just reply to.
I didn't.
Did he roll high enough to find out how much?
No. Well, no. He can assume based off of what happened last time that it's about the same. Probably. Alright. Hey, that was very loud in my ear.
unnecessary here.
Alright.
So we're just waiting to hear back from what's his name?
I have received a message from Apolytos. Yes. And his voice actually changes to emulate Apolytos. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. However, I am dealing with a few larger issues at the moment. I will not be able to intervene directly. However, I can force admittance for your group into the city. They cannot override my authority. I don't care who they are. Not in my realm.
So we have a way.
If what you say is true, they will have to admit you, because otherwise they will be directly violating the law of myself and my commands. They cannot do that without compromising themselves. This is the best I can do at the moment. I will be sending Zero to relay this information shortly.
Okay.
And that's the end of the message.
Thank you, Zero.
Incredible.
No problem. And bye!
Hope you're doing well, Zero.
So we have a tap on your head. So we have a way in.
Mm-hmm.
Should we try and find a way to just remove the barrier of magic barrier? As much as I would like to. Well, otherwise, you're likely to be punished for using a spell. And not necessarily.
Combat spells and teleportation spells, yes.
Yes, specifically.
And causing violence. However,
Which is exactly what we plan to do to that hat.
removing curse might not be.
Sure,
Dispel magic should still work.
but if we intend to fight this hat,
We can get to the High Coven using Apolytos' very own.
You all are a blunt instrument, I swear. You don't need to even fight her, just steal the mirror and leave. The rest will unravel on its own.
well, then we have to find a mirror.
We have to get to the mirror first.
That is the trick.
I'm guessing you didn't find out where it was.
Seeing that you all have a way in, I will depart for now. If you need anything from me,
Make sure that you
What does your
make
sister
sure our
like?
two here are not going to trigger everything, and then we go in.
you don't need that anymore. They will have to give exemptions.
What does your sister like?
Like me, but far more vain.
I mean, what could we use as a way to distract her? Something that she would more reel over. Like, I don't know, maybe a type of flower, some special recipe.
Cause chaos, she will do everything in her power to fix it. Cole! Please go.
Oh. Why is he?
So how are we going to find this mirror?
Mahak sees herself out.
Anyone familiar with find item spells or?
Comes in to locate.
Where did you go now?
The scrying magic. The scrying chamber.
There's no other door? Okay.
The scrying chamber.
We could use the scrying chamber to find it.
We're going there anyways. Might as well try.
Yeah. Go back, study the. Well, we don't have to study anymore, but.
We'll force our way in.
Well,
we can find it.
in that case, I guess we can teleport over there now.
Okay, I think that's probably a good spot for us to call it.
Well, as as you guys are concluding your plans, I just want to summarize real quick. Y'all's plan is now to use the teleportation circle as a group, or are you planning to march in?
Well, if we are going to the Bastion, I feel like we don't have a choice except to teleport in.
And we would have exceptions to get inside anyway, so...
Into the city, not into their most heavily guarded chamber.
Yeah, so really our options are either we don't go to the Bastion and we walk in, or we go to the Bastion and we teleport in.
I think teleporting in would still be our best bet, with the exceptions.
Right there.
With the exceptions given to us, we'd have almost direct access to whatever her chamber is.
And it would probably be closer to wherever she's keeping the mirror.
Yeah. However,
But then we'll have eyes on us the whole time.
yes, and
Versus we
at
walk
that
in.
point, I do feel it'll be a constant string of guards running in until we die.
And we can't and the magic barrier will still be in place. We might be
Yeah.
better off just going in. But
Well,
I don't know.
The barrier is going to be in place regardless,
Correct.
This is true, but no, the guards shouldn't attack us.
and the guards wouldn't, not if we're under Apollyotis' direct command.
Yeah.
And with the command of we are to be in the city to find out what the hell's going on there, I'm pretty sure we'll have carte blanche to almost
could do
everyone
that.
else.
We could do that. Not to mention the magic barrier is probably being generated by wherever the teleportation circle is anyway. So we really need to get rid of it.
It's also a possibility that we go to the Bastion, we use the teleportation with one person to go in and just tell them that we're bringing the people that Apollyotis is letting in through this means, and then we all just go in.
Yeah.
Well, with Apollyotis' thing, we don't need to bring in just one person. We can literally bring in
No,
everybody.
sending one person through first to be like, hey, more people are coming, deal with it. Instead of just everyone showing up.
It means there's less of a chance of us getting attacked upon mass teleporting in.
What if we?
I agree with that one. So sending one person in through first doesn't really hurt anyone.
What if we?
Also, we need to go back to the Bastion anyway to use the scrying chamber. Otherwise, how else we're going to find?
We could have to go through the teleportation circle, half walk in. The ones that are walking in are going to
Let's split the party.
distraction.
We don't need a distraction.
We're not going to need a distraction. I feel like all distractions there is going to be a distraction enough.
Maybe the ones going in on foot through the gate is going to cause more focus on them than the ones going through the circle.
No,
What just have one spellcaster running right into the barrier? Let's immediately start casting offensive magic.
What is your point for splitting the party?
So, a few of us walk in the front gate,
Mm-hmm.
gain attention of everybody, including the hag.
How
Because we're announcing ourselves going through, who are being let in by.
Okay, I feel like that's not going to be as interesting as multiple people coming through the circle.
So if we have everybody going into one spot, that could be a main focus.
Well, it's going to be the main focus of anyone going through the circle because they don't want people to do that.
Right.
So anyone going through there will be a problem for them.
Right.
So why would we send half of the people when we could all be there?
Hear me out. If we all teleport right next to where a hag is,
how do we know she's there?
We saw her there.
But is she still there?
She went back into the back room and
So,
probably went through.
my point is that it doesn't matter if someone's at the front gate. If someone comes through the circle, that's the priority for them.
Right.
So if there's one person going to the circle or all seven of us, they're still going to focus on the circles.
It's also, there's far too many guards for the distraction to have any real impact.
We have Apollyotis' permission.
Yes.
The moment they break that permission, they're, for all intents and purposes, fucked.
Well, my point though is that there's no
So-
need to send people through the gate.
Let us just all teleport in at once.
Okay, how are we going to find the mirror, the scrying chamber?
We'll go to Bastion, find the scrying, do the scrying there, and that will allow us to locate its exact location. If we if we see it in a room, well, then it's in a room.
Do me a favor, make me an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana?
Yep. Kama, you can assist with this if you'd like, whoever has the higher Arcana.
Okay.
I got plus
So
13.
go home. So fine.
Yep.
So, do it at
Get
Effectively.
Advantage.
All right. That's a plan.
26.
You know for a fact that this field is going to disrupt the scrying chamber.
Okay.
Well, if nothing else, it's a circle thought for us to identify all the mean parts of this teleportation circle, so we don't have to rely on this
Do
item.
we know what the mirror looks like?
Yep. At
Would you
this
like to
point,
relay that information?
we shoot every mirror in there, 'cause I'm pretty sure a mirror of that power will break that easily.
So we can't try.
Hey, for fuck's sake.
Another? This time it's one of the Magas, a guard.
Hey.
I was told to inform you that you are permitted entrance into the city.
Thank you kindly.
They'll be expecting you. And then he marches away.
We just go now, I guess.
Yeah, there's no reason to strike with.
I have to wait a certain amount of time for the messages to get relayed and people to actually do things.
So, if we can't strike with it, and we have access now, let's just go now.
Might as well find a mirror on route.
Especially since we haven't used that many spell slots. And
I burned all 3 of my level 3s.
This is gonna be fun. Let's take a short rest then. And
Short rest.
Would short rest gain you spell slots back?
It does.
For wizard?
Wizard.
For his particular...
No, I was like, what?
It's not even. It's arcane recovery, just wizard straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
We could take.
Short rest, and then we just go.
And I think that
We'll go on
is a good point to end session for today.
I sent you a message, by the way.
Yep, hang on.
Thank you very much.
Hold on, real quick. Is it what you need to say? Something important to the group? Okay.
I also have the recap, but I don't think you care anymore.
Yes, I do.
You do want the recap?
Let's do the recap.
The real quick recap? Okay.
Quick recap.
So, this plan is already out the window. The plan is out the window. But before we do that, the very first sentence, Roxas, I do think we need to get the teleportation circle. If we need to leave that way, it's possible. Keep in mind, we already planned on getting the teleportation circle.
Fantastic. Roxas being
Yeah.
Roxas.
Great introduction. Triolis then said Kama's going to get it so we can teleport in. We can use a potential escape route. Message 4, Anastasia. I think once we get inside, we should split up to find the hat. Roxas, split up.
I mean, that's fair.
I then asked Anastasia what groups we would do. And then she said I could walk up walls and yeah. And then she said I could walk up walls and maybe gain access to a higher level to see stuff. Then it was like that's a decent idea. Raptor said, well, one thing is, what kind of building they'd have me in if they are the ruler, probably an important spot like a mayor building a church. This turned out to be true. But I said I would expect she would be hiding somewhere not so obvious. That was wrong, but I stand by it. If I was an evil hag hiding or running it down, I probably wouldn't want to be visible.
I didn't think about it.
Let's see. Talking about getting high ground to look around. We also have sending stones. So then I asked if we don't see anything from high ground, will we split up? Let's see. Anastasia said, not knowing what is there yet, we want to stick together. So now she says to stick together. When previously she said we should split up. I said, fine. I said that's fine. It's just going to take longer to find that, to find her. And then immediately after that, Anastasia said, well, we can split up 2 by 2, whatever that means. And then she later explained it's into 2 pairs.
That's
So-
what I'm doing. 2 by 2, man.
I know. Now she said, split up, don't split up. Now we can split up again. So, Roxas said, well, will we group up with the others? And I said, they're getting us in. We have to group up with them.
After that, I said pause. Are we splitting up to look for the hag? I was excited.
You guys have debated about splitting up or not splitting up constantly.
Yes, I said hold on, stop, and then Triolis, and now Triolis does have Tyson has an excuse because he's a little loopy right now, but he says I think we should go as one group. It'll be safer.
That's fair.
But I said and he said also if they find her, we can go as a group. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. If they find her, we're gonna go as a group. And then he said immediately, if we don't find her, we'll split up. It's like, well, do you want to go as a group or do you want to split up? Which is, I get it. So whatever.
Well, that part also. We stay together. If they don't find her, we can split up.
Ralph is looking at, I hope we don't split up. Anastasia, that would depend on if they find her. Of course, if it depends if they find her or not.
I think Mr. Loreley here had to have action A, subsection B and C. Read the words.
As quick as we can, and have them blitz out of there. And of course, we should plan on not finding her, which is how did we split the group. So eventually we did decide we are going to split the group to look for her if we don't find her. And then we decided to figure out how we're going to split the group, how we're going to communicate, setting so we communicate. And then the teams we were going to go with was Anastasia, Triolis, Catria, because that's a healer and someone who's explored the town in one group, and everyone else in the other. Healer and people who've explored the group, town. Let's see. So then the plan became get in, find and kill the hag, get the mirror and leave, and split up to find her if we needed to. And then we talked about how we were going to escape. Plan A, I'll say certain plan B was book it. After a bit here, we get to the point where I just wrote in italics, and this went on forever. Ralph just begins his obsession with the cart. He kept asking about the cart over and over again. He gets on his cart, forget about it. We came up with the backup plan, which was to cause trouble to draw the hag out in case we couldn't find her.
Real quick before Julian takes off, the four of you that did all of this are going to get DM decks. Alright? That's your reward. I know it wasn't very action-packed for y'all while the rest were exploring the city, but this is comical and I love it. It is in fact comical.
Roxas did make a potion of Dragon's Breath. I believe it expires today.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
So then you can do it again. Then after that, we finally came up with a plan. We started discussing if anyone had any experience dealing with hags. Apparently, Triolis said Anopos does. And I said, well, that's great and all, and we'll ask him what he thinks, but for now, he's not here, so we gotta come up with a plan on how we're gonna kill her. And the first question I asked was, are we gonna kill her? And everyone was in agreement, yeah, screw that hag, kill her. I was like, sure, that works for me, so that gives us access to all of the deadly stuff that we have. And then we also talked a little bit about resist some divine magic, maybe, or making sure Anastasia uses her auras to keep everybody up. And also, we did talk about how long it was taking them to get back. If we do kill her,
I forgot about the beer.
Anyway, all that to say, that took 3 pages of cliff notes.
That's fantastic.
To say, yes, we're going to split up to find the hag if need be. Cause some trouble if we can't find her.
Right. Alright, with that being said, I figured it was going to happen. But anyway, with that all being said, we're going to go ahead and say farewell, everybody. Until next time, which we're not sure when that'll be.
Uh-oh.
Also,